Come with me, traveler, if you will, into the north, to the forgotten continent, the lands of Acquinaria. The party wakes up in their tent, and Radigan feels a buzzing coming from Munger's golden cube in his bag. Suddenly, the cube transports him, and incidentally the rest of the party, to Munger's golden goblinoid plane. Munger greets the party, welcoming them to participate in Munger's glorious Goblinkin group gathering and championship games of gleeful surprises and gummy schnozgold. The party is understandably confused by this whole situation, especially Todd, since he has never even heard of Munger before, but they all accept the invitation. Munger explains that they will be climbing into a silver nose-shaped cave using rope, and they must gather as much golden ore as possible. Whoever gathers the most golden ore wins the game and is crowned champion of this annual event. Munger begins the games, and each of the party members climbs into the silver noses. Inside the caves, they dodge giant antibodies trying to expel the contestants. Soon, the noses sniff, which causes Degdidoc, Cyrus, and Todd to be sucked further into the caves, where they must fight off swarms of small flying noses. By the end of the games, Radigan ends up gathering the most amount of ore, so he is crowned champion. As a reward, Radigan's champion throne transforms into a golden club, and all of the party members' ores turn to golden coins. After receiving their gifts, Munger sends the party back to their original plane as his goblins prepare for the next annual games, which will apparently be tomorrow. When the party arrives back in Agrin Cove after resting, they split up to do various activities while they continue to wait for the new Brennack army to arrive. Todd and Degdidoc decide to do a little day drinking, and Haedus tries in vain all day to purchase poison ivy to eat. Cyrus attempts to speak with Major Alex Beeson Chuntley to convince him to evacuate the elderly and the injured from the city in case the army and the incoming dragon come to blows. After being turned away by the guards, Cyrus finds an elderly cobbler and helps him repair his shoe shop. He tries to convince the cobbler to just leave the town, but it is unclear whether he wants to stay or not. Meanwhile, Radigan visits Jasper of the New Brennack Intel Wizards to identify his electrical gauntlets. The next day, by mid-afternoon, the large New Brennack army approaches Agrin Cove. The party gathers outside the city to greet Brennack, the Supreme Commander, and inform him of what they know. Degdidoc and Radigan will try to convince him to pretend to make a deal with the dragons, which will give them enough time to come up with a plan of defeating them. Additionally, if they can convince Norbane to kill the Dark Druid, then this would help New Brennack, as they would now only have one enemy to worry about. Finally, they also mention that the Aarakocran civilization could be an important ally in the war against Norbane, so they recommend that New Brennack try to work with them. Brennack does not make a decision immediately, but promises to consider what they have to say. The next day, the army prepares for a potential assault and sets up traps and troops around the city. In the early afternoon, the dragon arrives for negotiations. It is not Norbane, but instead his eldest son, Ithrak, the dragon that had killed Haedus' father in Winesap. Ithrak and Brennack negotiate for a while. Ithrak offers that New Brennack can have the islands of Acquinar, Rommel, Karheim, and Desdenwall. In return, they must join forces with Norbane to attack the kingdom of Cardenath and the Seaforge Elves. Brennack counter-offers that New Brennack will help Norbane if they can have Acquinar, all of the Agrinwall Islands, and the kingdom of Losloria. Ithrak decides that he must consult with his father, so he will return for further negotiations. With that, the conversation ceases and Ithrak flies away. Luckily, this encounter did not result in a battle immediately, but the final outcome is still undecided. The party must now figure out what they're going to do next.
So then we had to change the title after the fact.
Don't worry, man. You're gonna go to Florida. You're gonna see the hurricanes again.
Yeah.
I bless the hurricanes down in Florida. Hello. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's been tough with the dragon and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of things to worry about.
Now imagine dragons.
Especially Tim not wearing his
They're my
pants.
I
favorite
don't want to
rappers.
imagine dragons, and I am wearing pants.
Well, they can. Oh, yeah, they can.
Ooh,
What? No, they can't. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
His feet.
Oh, it's my feet for free.
Yo, Tim, do you want to hit?
Yeah, meanwhile, mine and Tom's feet are on
Literal
the
broccoli.
OnlyFans.
What?
We've talked about this. Remember when
You
we
made this
played
up.
Outer Worlds with John? We were talking about our OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I still have to edit that.
Yeah.
Hasn't been released yet.
Oh my gosh, Tim.
What?
You just sprayed broccoli all over your pants.
Good thing he's not going to the nurse's office.
There's 2 strands of broccoli. Bronze.
Browns.
You got 2 fronds of
Brown
broccoli
eye.
on your pants.
Croconians.
Cronians?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Splendors.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hi, you're probably wondering how we got here.
Probably wondering how we got here.
See,
Yeah.
low self-esteem. Too much time on our hands.
What?
Speak for yourself.
Well, anybody else want to hit? You want no one?
I'm gonna double down.
You want to double down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some more brock.
Vitamin K, find like.
This episode is sponsored by broccoli from Carville.
No, it's sponsored by Broccoli.
That's better than
Broccoli Boy.
Busville.
Best rapper, Broccoli Boy. That's who this is sponsored.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Carville Broccoli and other products. Carville is the company that can bring food straight from the farm to your door.
We're not sponsored by them.
Doesn't make me has to pee.
It's yellow too.
Is it pee?
That means you gotta drink more water, bro.
You're the pee man. You gotta weigh in on this.
Why is he the P-man?
But it's from that time that we played TF2.
Oh. I don't remember what you're talking about, but okay.
It's our obligatory TF2 reference for the video. We reference TF2 more than any other thing.
More than the Bible.
There it is. I found it.
John 3:16.
Which
316.
verse is
That's our
that?
strict way of saying it.
I shouldn't put strict.
Where are we, John? In the
See-
magical world of.
Still in the city Vacuum Grove. It's the day after the meeting. You guys are in tents.
Intense or it's intense?
This is.
You're in a tent.
Okay.
Same tent you slept before.
You slept the tent.
Are we inattentive?
A little bit.
Okay.
The party can decide what they want to do.
You persuade the tent to get out of it.
I'm gonna say no because it's not a lie.
Well,
Maybe if you cast a spell on it, like what is it, animate object, then you could.
Are you persuading the tent for you to get out or for the tent to get out of itself?
so the tent moved and I stayed still and it just away from me.
The pioneers used to drive these babies for miles.
That was a boulder, not a tent.
And that's an
Whoa.
actual like. That's an actual like marine biology joke too. Like pioneer species.
The early SpongeBob
Coral.
seasons were so smart.
Yeah.
That's not a boulder.
It's a rock.
Coral's not a rock.
Yeah, we met The Rock once.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah, he was in his scorpion form though.
Oh. Man, all the callbacks. Jeez.
I can't believe he ate all those stones and just told us that he just sunk to the
Freaking
bottom of
rocks
his swimming
that
pool
got
when he was a kid. They called him Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Imagine him eating a stone like a bird, where it's just like just trying to get it down the throat in one gulp.
Yeah.
That's what
And then
geologists
he
have,
looks at you completely serious and goes,
geologists have to do that.
that's how I got so strong.
They're the real troopers there.
Imagine the other end.
What?
What?
I
And
missed
now
something.
it's stone cold geologists.
Anyway, so we're sitting in the tent.
Oh, you're the DM?
Degdidoc
No.
is drinking.
Okay. Is it that bad snake alcohol too?
At this point, probably. Yeah, he's probably having some of that and really enjoying it.
Make me a con check.
For what?
Just want to see if your vision goes red.
Oh yes, right. This is special alcohol. Con check gives me a 12.
You're fine.
Well,
Off to visit Joe. Sorry.
off to visit your mother.
I'm going home.
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of going home, no Shane today. Apologies. He has the stomach bug and is currently vomiting.
Mm-hmm. He's becoming one with
He's
the
isolating the virus.
If you'd like to check out one of the link in the description, you can check out his stream.
He's just.
Go to soldierbear1106 at onlyfans.com.
His vomit. That probably is somebody. Honestly.
Don't. Yeah, that might be a real place. We don't want to.
Yeah, go check out his stream.
This episode is sponsored by Soldier Bear on OnlyFans.
I don't know who that is.
Boy.
Wow.
That is his Soldier Bear. Because bear.
Soldier boy, I've been there.
Yeah, I just learned that terminology because I'm.
It's good, right? It works.
It's not
You
your
had to
fault.
explain it.
You're white.
Like a gay man. It's like, oh,
No, but bears are big game men.
That are hairy.
Yeah.
I came up with wolverines, which are in between a bear and a was it a weasel? Is that
So
one?
nice pay
Weasel.
criminals down.
Like if you think about it, what's in between a bear and a weasel? It's a wolverine, and that's what I identified.
Anyway.
Huge Agman.
Oh, there he is.
I go to his coffee shop. Anyway,
So many callbacks. You're gonna have to load in all those.
Oh,
word things
God.
all at the beginning.
So much
But
editing.
that's the thing is that I'm making it easy for myself when I process this video later. I can just do boom, 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 boom. Okay, done.
That reminds me of that one time that Half-Life Let's Play.
Oh god. See, the thing is, I remember the references, but I had no idea what we were playing when we were referencing them.
Really?
What were we playing with the Dwayne the Rock Johnson Scorpion thing?
Age mythology.
Was it?
Yeah, because they have the Scorpion guys in it, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's just me being dumb.
And Huge Ackman was in our Lotro series.
Right. Okay. Anyway, we're in a tent.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
starting
we're
to say
getting way off
something, and
course.
then you said interrupted me with the
Your
spy.
mother. Yeah, sorry.
your mother.
So, well, we gotta figure out what we're doing now because everything's on standstill. Is anyone awake?
Oh, yes, I just woke up.
Your voice gets higher when you first wake up? Normally it's the opposite.
No. I said, what are you talking about? You speak of nonsense.
But just for a split second there, your voice was actually higher than normal.
Oh,
I have no idea what you're alluding to. I'm perfectly well. You think I'm sick?
No, I'm just saying that sometimes when people first wake up, their voice is a bit lower because, they were lying down and not using the voice all night. Anyways.
I'm gonna get up and get out of the tent.
Okay. You guys see Haedus get out of the tent?
Roll a dexterity check to not No. Roll a dexterity saving throw to not pull the tent over as you walk out the front entrance.
No, I'm careful about it. I get out and
It's a joke.
what do I see? Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
You see a bunch of soldiers
What are they doing?
marching.
Where are they going?
Kissing.
Just hanging around.
Okay.
Because you're still in the city.
Right.
Yes.
The 10 dual commandments.
Is there
one.
any?
Give your opponent a kiss.
Thank you.
Are there any plants around?
No.
You took all
Okay.
the poison ivy already.
You're in the city in the fall.
No, I'm just making sure. It's a city. Okay, gotcha.
Autumn.
So we're just waiting for the dragon to show up. What do we?
No.
Dragon already showed up.
Right.
Wagon left. Nothing happened. Will be a while before a new deal is struck or not struck. So what do we do while we wait for things to happen?
Right, because they didn't really listen to us.
But they didn't go in the complete opposite direction either.
Right. So.
Okay.
Everything is just the same as it was, except now we don't have any time frame. Like, oh, we're gonna wait here for 3 days.
Right.
Now it's just the only time pressing matter is meeting. Oh, Maggie.
Yeah. Go meet more Maggie.
When is that?
2 weeks from now.
I didn't ask that in
2 weeks
character,
from
but
now.
gotcha. Yeah. I'm just gonna stand outside the tent and play my horn.
Okay.
Doing
Make me
like a
performance
little
check.
dirge. Like, are you making a
And what are you
commentary
playing
on the
specifically?
machine?
He's not that smart. He's gonna be playing like just like a cheery little tune
Okay.
on his horn. That
Reroll.
didn't land.
I don't want her. You can have her. She's too fat for me. Hey,
What?
it's
I know
song.
one.
It's an actual song.
Oh, bro, it's you guys hear Haedus played like the worst fucking tune you've ever heard. You even hear in the background some of the soldiers are yelling boo.
Okay.
Playing Wonderwall on his trumpet.
It's like it hurts it's almost psychic damage, really.
I don't know why I said one. Not that.
Haedus is gonna keep playing.
Just overdone.
Yeah, yeah. People start booing you outside the
I'm
tent.
gonna stop and go. Whoa! Oh, I'm right.
You referencing Eric Andre?
I mean, not intentionally. I just think he would say what I'm right, even though that has nothing to do.
Well, no, but there was the guy sitting next to Eric who was like, "Why are you
Oh,
booing
no.
me? I'm right."
Yeah, it's definitely like but he's just
Okay,
saying it
that
without
wasn't Aaron
context
He
of.
was sitting next to Eric.
Yeah, I remember that. He was saying it with like. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you hear Haedus continue to play the worst song you've ever heard. It's like
Well,
he's-
I stop and I stop when I said that.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
oh, why are you booing me?
Do I have a
Right.
silence spell?
No, I stopped.
Oh, you have a silence spell, but you're not going to cast it on yourself.
No.
Time to deliver a pizza ball.
Everybody's a critic.
You can call lightning on him.
You have to do it out the side of your mouth.
Stop staring at me. It's gone on for too long.
Alright,
I'm
so what
still
are we
waiting for
doing?
you guys to decide something.
Our plan.
Okay, let him talk. Let him talk.
Thank you. Our plan fell through. So, like Zach said, the only thing we really have going for us at the moment is going off to talk to my Aunt Maggie.
Are you
Okay.
doing that then? I'm just right outside the tent.
Yeah.
I didn't wander off.
You know, we could go do that.
No, there's nothing else for us here at the moment, especially because it doesn't seem like Sir Alex Beeson Chentley really cares for our opinion too much.
I think it's not him, it's his
The Brennack.
yeah,
Well, no, but when Cyrus tried to go talk to him, the guards wouldn't even let him in the front.
that's true. You're also not a part of the military. Anyone that would be Shane's character.
Yeah, I mean Shane tried talking to him too, and he had better luck than I did, but he
Yeah.
was still annoyed with him too.
Yes.
Like they were just being overly. I mean, sure, there was a dragon coming. I guess that kind of makes a little more sense, but still, it's hard to do much in the city.
I think despite our best interests, we might not have much of a stake in this war.
Yeah.
Where is Shane's character here?
Yes.
Okay.
He just went. "Ah!"
Is he in the room with us?
It just disappeared into the ether. He disappeared back into Munger's realm.
Oh my god. I could have done that.
You could have, but you didn't.
He's gonna be here with you guys.
That's fine.
I'm just waiting to finish chewing the broccoli, and then I'll play as Shane in a second.
Yeah, because I would be curious as to what his opinion is on this matter because he is of military.
Well, here's the. So here's the thing, though, Degdidoc. What exactly can your aunt do and her party do? Because while facing against a dragon, not even the entire New Brennack army would be able to really stand a chance against Norbane himself. So, like, does your family have some sort of ancient artifact that no one else knows about? That, like, I'm trying to imagine what could possibly be done.
All I know is that she wants me to meet her to help her build, like, a new crew. So, I think she's asking me, and by extension us, for help, as opposed to her saying that she'll help us defeat the dragon.
Well, I don't mind going to help with family matters, but I feel like just a ship's worth of crew is not going to help defeat a dragon. Also, didn't she punch you last time?
Yeah, but she's my only family I have left at this point. Everybody else is dead. So, I think it might be a good idea to go at least connect with her so that, you know, we have all resources possible at our disposal. Even if it's just a small amount. Because you're right, I mean, a small crew is not going to be able to take on Norbane or his son. But, a little big chance, I guess.
Radigan ran court.
There he is. Announcing his presence.
I love kissing other gods. I cannot help myself.
I could not help.
Oh, his curse
Kissing
from
other-
his curse passed on to other people.
I'm Radigan Rancor. I love kissing Orlina.
He said, well, I'm supposed to be in Beefington, but I will help you guys if needed, as he says.
I smell like Beefington.
What are you doing in Beef Wellington?
Apparently it's where I belong.
Who?
New Brennack.
So the
Oh,
government-
that's the new orders now that you're back is to go there?
No, I have no new orders. I'm still in my MIA.
You're
It's-
MIA.
Oh, we've been gone for a year and a half.
Yeah, it's true. But like, okay, so is that where you were previously stationed before the Duergar ship? No.
That's where my soldiers are. The Ebonsteel Order.
So you weren't ordered to go there, but that's where you know your soldiers are. How far away is Beef Wellington?
It's
Okay. Could you say?
Degdidoc, just
far?
back off the man.
let's say they, by land travel 5-6 days, but by sea 3.
Okay.
We can get there by land?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
But then, in canon, he gives me some sort of bullshit excuse to tell me not to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about we go to my Aunt Maggie, and then go that way afterwards, and not to Acquinar. Apparently.
Please
Unless
go
we
fucking Acquinar.
Unless we have do we have a reason to at this point? I mean, the episode's called to Acquinar, but we have no bearing other than my aunt Maggie, and then
Well, or maybe the DM has decided that Aunt Maggie is going to want to go to Acquinar after we meet up with her.
hopefully, then the title of the episode.
let's
makes
stop
sense.
breaking the third wall.
Yeah.
Fourth wall.
Whatever.
I gave you a decent reason to go there, okay?
What's the reason to go to Acquinar?
Your aunt.
She's in Scum Tower.
No, she's not. Scum Tower's frozen over with your dead family.
You would have thought Degdidoc would have read that letter better.
Wormwater. That's an Acquinar?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was in Scum Tower.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. We're going to Acquinar.
How big is your aunt?
How big is she?
How big is she?
How big is she?
How tall's your character?
My character is 6'1".
She's 6'4".
Bit taller than me. Couple inches.
Bigger shoulders than you two.
More wide.
That's probably intimidating. I'm sure she'd defeat it for everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrified of her.
She did beat you up last time you saw her.
She beat me up last time we saw her. That was before we joined our party.
Oh, okay. It must be what family visit.
You understand, she's my only family at this point. Everybody else is dead.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's, you know,
So I'm quite a, you
that'd
know,
be special.
family, man. I mean, it's more about your family. Wouldn't you do anything for your family?
It'd be nice to be meeting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that reminds me. Your family. No, I'm just kidding. That reminds me. where was your other office?
I don't know.
The one where your secretary went to.
Oh, yes, that's what she did.
The DM
She
here.
did happen to, take a little vacation away.
I thought she moved things to the other office.
She did! She did do that. Poor silly me.
Are you sure she didn't just like run out on you or something?
No,
Were you like romantically connected?
no, nothing like that. I appreciate that, but she just happens to have a small bit of a case of Dottie listing.
Why did I think that you were going to say she had small feet? Like that was your reason why you were romantically that.
I know.
Wait.
Sorry.
So
It's a small matter of her not existing, he says. Okay.
Take me that man for those kind of fetishes. Sick little monkey.
Sick little monkey.
So you don't have a secretary.
No, I'm a self-starter. Boy.
So
Oh,
you lied to us to make yourself feel better.
Well, the office was real.
It was. It was.
yeah, it looked real to me, but so that was the only office that you have.
Stop smacking the table.
What is it, Hardy?
Mike couldn't even hear that.
Alright. I'll go ahead.
Well, I mean, if it was, I'm sorry that because the town wasn't doing too well. I'm sorry that that it got your business got disrupted, but hopefully you can set up shop elsewhere.
Alright, no, that's just part of it for us.
Well, we could help you get your shop set up once this dragon situation's over.
Oh, you would do that? Oh, thank you! You didn't have to have a pen to write that down on. So we have that for later?
What was that?
Why are you writing it on the pen?
They do that as businesses. They give out pens with the name of the business on it. But this one has a binding contract on it.
No, no.
Don't you have what's in your inventory?
Oh, yes, I do actually have.
I'll sign things with my name that I'm unable to spell.
You got broccoli on my character sheet.
I'm so very sorry. So it's an apartment, a little bad with sound. Oh, and an ink pen with ink included.
Hey, here,
Okay.
give that to me.
So,
What are you gonna write it on though? You have an ink pen, but do you have paper?
Yes, parchment.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. One. Make it count.
We could summon Henry James if we need to do a legal document.
That's true.
He's the lawyer. That's the.
He's not a lawyer. He's a tax accountant.
You got 7 more uses of Henry James.
All right.
Waste one of them on this.
Well, let's make sure that we don't draft any legal documents until we get into a fight with a monster, and then he can do it while we're fighting.
Wow.
And then
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to write. I am Degdidoc. I wrote this. I will help you. Smiley face.
It will help with any business inquiring about hardware fails and use tax attorneys and accountants.
You're gonna have to slow down, mate.
It's not here on the dotted line. It's just fine.
Has Todd met Henry James?
I don't think so.
yeah,
Degdidoc's
no.
signature is like a D and then just like a squiggle.
yeah.
You know, we'll say that one for later. So.
No, but certainly, once this is all blown over, and we have nothing else to do, I wouldn't mind just helping you get your business back on your feet. I'm sure, though, you wouldn't have much trouble finding business because there's lots of bustling cities and New Brennack and whatnot.
Yes, yes, taxes pay roads, don't they?
Right?
It's all that is there for.
You're being so ominous with tax verbiage.
No other expenses.
No other expenses.
No ulterior motives for going into the tax business.
What do you What are you inferring? I'm dirty?
Maybe not inferring, but more infernal.
I'll sue you for defamation.
Or like deflamation.
Watch out, Johnny.
Or damnation.
Sue you for damnation. Oh, alright.
You ever heard the sound of a rubber band hitting a skull?
Yeah, that's his Eldritch Blast.
I used to have a rubber band with you.
But then I took an arrow to the knee.
Right. So
Alright, let's head towards let's head towards Waterdeep. No. Warm water.
So as you guys get to the port, like you're in like the heart of the city, so you probably walk like half an hour towards the port. When you guys get there, there's a bunch of ships, like New Brennack's fleets there. Not like all of it, but like a good chunk. Radigan Rencourt says, "Let's see what I can do with his to his sway." Like, so I'm gonna make him do a persuasion check. I'm guessing Shane probably has like a +6. What's your guys' proficiency?
In what?
Oh, look, what's your guys' level?
6.
6. I'm gonna say he probably has a +6. He probably has a +2 or +3 charisma.
Gotcha, yeah.
Let's see if you could persuade a boat to get you to Acquinar.
Persuade the physical boat.
Yeah. No, like a crew.
Yeah.
He gets a 21.
Okay.
So he persuades a halfling who is like a supply ship. So it's small. It's built for more like bulk to carry things, not speed. But do you know what a sloop is?
Yeah.
It's like a bulky sloop.
But sloops were not bulky, and that was their whole point. But
It's a bulky sloop.
that should have been the name of the session.
Bulky sloop.
Bulky sloop.
Bulky sloop. It almost sounds like an insult.
It does. You bulky.
sounds like a band name.
It sounds like a band name,
New
or it
band.
sounds like a Baldur's Gate 3 like bardic taunt.
Like you vicious
bulky sloop.
I'm talking. Listen to me.
He persuades a halfling captain by the name of Wallace Wilco Wartsworth.
Thank you, Wallace.
I like the name Wilco. That's interesting.
It's the name of a band. You know,
It's also
Oh.
a shooting in American history. Feds killed people. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I thought it.
Guys should have had a longer silence after he said
I was
that.
going to make another Team Fortress 2 reference.
What
Oh,
was his
yeah?
name again? Sorry.
Wilco.
Wallace Wilco Wartsworth.
I thought it was going to be like John Wilkes Booth.
I don't
Ring-
know.
Bring me Lincoln!
I don't like no Abraham Lincoln.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
I'm sorry if any of Lincoln's family are watching the stream.
Sorry for the descendants of Abraham Lincoln.
We salute you.
He didn't get shot, his head just did that.
I don't know if the
Anyway.
I hope it
Want to hear something crazy?
What?
No.
Okay.
Wanna hear
We
something
finish
crazy?
each other's sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know anything about
Yes.
breakfast. What?
So we're on the boat.
You're on the boat.
with a couple
Downtime.
of wackos.
Wait, wait, no. Oh, the first episode was off the boat.
Yes.
Tapping my toes.
This episode should have been called On the Boat. Or On the Bulky Sloop.
On the bulky sloop.
Bulky Sloop to Acquinar.
Bulky sloop!
Bulky Sloop to Acquinar.
Walkie slot.
That's my...
I haven't heard that in years.
What did you say?
Walkie slush.
When I go to the bathroom,
What?
We are not having a coherent sentence.
No, this is pretty
Shane
bad. I'm
is,
trying to
is
keep
the
people-
glue.
I'm trying to keep people
Shane's
on track
like
and
the dad
everyone's
of my
ignoring me.
friend group, man. If you curse in front of him, he's gonna hit you with a flip flop,
Isn't that a Mexican mom?
bro. This is America.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyway, all right. Downtime on the boat, guys. What do you guys want to chat? You got 3 days.
I drink a lot,
Okay.
but I walk perfectly normally and do not stumble anywhere. I probably shit off the deck at some point.
Isn't there a toilet?
No.
No, you see the other members doing the same thing.
On the back.
Just-
The
Yeah.
aft.
Yeah, I thought
It's
that
the
like
ass of
in
the
the
ship.
in the part of the ship that hangs off the back, I thought there was holes that you could poop in, and then it would fall out of the bottom, go into the water.
It's not like a hole. It's just kind of like a U.
So they're not
Little
just
seat.
they're not just pulling their pants down and leaning over the railing of the top
You
deck.
could.
There's actually
I
when you're committing the crap, there are like railings for you to hold on.
How do you know this?
It's my world.
You just made
I
that
thought
up.
you were pulling from history. Okay. Gotcha. That's true.
Well, if we're gonna be
But there's
historically
two-
accurate, we have
There's
to have
two
a
spots, and in the
plank.
morning you had to wait like a while.
No, I
'Cause
just
there
wanna-
was
I just
there was
wanna
like
run
this
off the
big
side.
guy. He was like a really chubby halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Like it took him 10 minutes.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just go off the side.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's people in the way, I'll just go off the side.
The crew give you dirty looks to be like, because you're not following the norms of the ship, but they don't really say anything to you.
Push him aside and just take his clothes.
I have the sailor background, my friend. I know what I'm doing.
No, but if you have his clothes, then it doesn't fit. So it's just like a crop top.
It's like Shrek wearing the one outfit in the third movie, where it's like the king outfit.
I only saw Shrek 1 and 2.
I saw the first
The third one was kind of cringe.
3, I think. Anyway,
Yeah, only 1 and 2 are good.
Alright guys, downtime. If this is your chance to talk to each other, if thou wants to, or we can move on.
We're never gonna talk again.
let's see if Haedus has anything going on.
Well, I'm definitely gonna make good berry every day.
Okay, so I don't have
For
to
the
use up
crew and
rations. Okay.
yeah.
Wallace, Wilco, Wordsworth, shakes your hand when you give him the free food. That's very nice of you.
No problem. I mean, we're all stuck on the ship, so might as well.
Me and my crew of 7. It always goes southern. Me and my
I mean, his name's Wilco.
Wilco. But yeah, he shakes your hand. What do you say to him?
Well, no problem at all. I mean, we're all stuck on the ship, so you might as well. I mean, we don't need our spells for anything else right now.
Shakes his head.
How many people are in the crew?
8 total.
Okay, because I can make 10 good berries appear. So I think I would still give them. I would give them to my people first.
Your people.
So what? There's Haedus, Degdidoc, Radigan, Rancord, Todd, Cyrus. Right, that's all
How
that's
many
left.
crew members are there?
8,
So-
including the captain.
So we can give 5 to the crew, and then just a couple people would have to fend for themselves. But we can rotate who it is for the days.
So yeah, you guys you don't chew through any of your what is it?
Rations.
Rations, yes.
Rational.
And
You could have asked me to grab you something.
on the last day,
Step.
last night that you
Fair.
sleep, Zach,
Mhm.
you have a dream. You don't like know where you are, but like there's a sense of like you're somewhere out in the wilderness, and there's like a sense of like a almost like a black hole, if that makes sense. Like there was a bunch, yeah, there was a bunch of like plants and like streams leading to one spot. And you have like the sense of Mother Nature just all around you, but then just disappearing to that one spot. And in the distance, you could see like a Warforged looking person wearing all orange and has a pickaxe.
Sweet.
He's holding something, but he's in the distance and you don't know what he's holding. But that's just what you see. And then you wake up because you hear Degdidoc snoring.
Are we in hammocks?
Yes, you're in hammocks. There's only one. The ship only has one floor. There's not even like a captain's port or anything. There's just the top, and then there's just one spot where there's just like no joke. You're just around a bunch of empty barrels. You see the other crews counting, making sure the barrels line up to their little what is it?
Ledgers.
Ledgers, their ship ledgers. Triple checking shit as the Empire does.
Nice.
Do I fit on my hammock? I'm 7 foot
You do, but like
something.
your feet and your head just
Yeah,
stick out.
7 foot 10.
Like
Um,
you're like your head's like it doesn't really fit, but you're like
yeah.
Or could you
Yeah,
like
I gotcha.
could you like scooch down so that way his legs are hanging off by the knee?
He could. Do you scooch? You give a good scooch?
Whatever's more comfortable.
Good scooch.
It's hard to find, every night it's hard to find a comfortable position, but you do go, eventually go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a twist.
The crew do ask you on the last day also if they could help you, like, when you guys depart from the ship to help you bring the barrels off and the crates.
Help them bring the barrels
Yeah.
off? Sure.
Do you do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know what's in the barrels?
They're all empty. It's a supply ship.
It's a military supply ship. They're gonna
Did you just
get
make
supplies and then.
That's a classic Zach noise, but you did it.
What?
Yeah, the, like saying "oh," but
No, I think that's more of a Gabe thing.
you do that all the time, going.
Dual time with schism.
Sorry. Anyway.
Do I?
Do I?
I mean, I do the Tim Allen thing where it's like,
No, you do the other one more.
He got arrested for smuggling cocaine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
But that was before his movie career.
Yep.
Really?
He did nothing wrong.
Gotcha.
That's yours.
Family values.
Wait.
Thanks.
So, alright, you guys get to the port. Can you guys make me strength checks to help get the crew all these empty barrels and crates off the ship?
I nat 20.
Oh, you used to do this in the past when you were on the boat. So this is like, this you actually almost feel like happy.
You said strength?
Yes.
I got a 14.
14,
Okay, unnatural 20.
30, 20. Okay.
18.
You all did good.
Ah, we're not bad.
You feel happy doing this.
For once in your life, you almost feel happy.
Yeah.
Degdidoc is a pretty depressed person, so that makes sense.
Well, like skilled people, like you could turn the barrel on its side and roll it, and then you can use this momentum to have itself right itself back to the standing up.
Yeah, part of what he'll do is like if he has a barrel, he'll like put it on its side and then get on it and then like walk backwards to make it roll, and then he'll use a technique to like kick it up into speed so that it does exactly that.
Wait, while you're on top of it?
No, like he'll kick it into speed and jump off to make it do that.
Oh, okay.
For helping the crew out move the all the crates and barrels, they give you all 1 canister of salt, a canister of pepper, and a canister of garlic.
That's very nice of them.
Oh, that's good. It'll make our food taste better. We could try putting it on our good berries.
Wait, hold on. What were the spices?
Salt, pepper, and garlic.
You can't have garlic, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah. So I can't have garlic, or did you say onion?
No,
salt and
No,
pepper.
salt, pepper, garlic. Okay, yeah. The only thing I can't have is garlic.
Yeah,
Out
it's
of
like
those.
garlic.
Actually, yeah, goats would love to lick salt.
Yeah, they can do that.
You know from experience.
I saw a video recently. There was a guy on the Mount Everest, and there was a goat that just came up to him and was licking sweat off of his leg because it's salty.
Ew.
It was going to town.
I'm
Go
quite
into town.
familiar with goats. So yes, they do like salt.
It's the goat. It's the goat.
You guys are in the city of God damn it.
Brega.
Hold on,
Baybreeze.
it's still rendering.
How do you spell that?
Baybreeze.
Oh.
Baybreeze.
Okay.
I was asking for the spelling of or break.
Nope.
With all the apostrophes.
No graph is updating.
No graph, out of date, rebuilding.
Baybreeze, let it rip or roll, whatever it is.
All right.
You know,
The
Beyblades.
breeze
Yes.
rolls in.
All right. Let's keep on track.
Okay.
So
You now have 11 days to get to the city of Warmwater.
How do we get to warm water?
It would be so who's from this? So Todd and Degdidoc would be the only ones from this
area.
area. They would know that it'd probably be only about a 4-day travel by land there.
Okay.
On the way, you guys could stop at a monaspring because there is one on Acquinar.
Oh, we're definitely doing that then.
Yeah.
It is it's outside of a small city called Vetterberg, and it's where the king of Acquinar is.
Okay.
He submitted to Braywick, so he never went through a war.
Okay.
So they have they kind of like Brennack doesn't directly rule them, but they like economically rules them. They control trade and
Gotcha.
everything.
Okay.
And they do have a colony outside of Warmwater, but it's small. You know, it's like being colonialized.
New Brennack has
New Brennack,
has
yep.
a colony. Okay.
So this is unlike the the other islands you've been to, untouched by war. It's actually really nice. People are happy.
And this is where we were sailing from at the beginning.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
In game, you never were here, but this was where everyone was coming from.
Right. Okay.
Oh, so like Cyrus stopped by here on the way to.
Yep. It would be how you would launch from. You would either launch from the city of Warmwater or the city of Bay Breeze.
So did I already see the mana spring when I was here last, or?
You did, actually.
Oh, okay.
You could see if it changed, or...
Okay, well, still definitely want to stop by to double check to make sure that the Dark Druid hasn't gotten his hands on it yet.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Is that what the party's doing? Mm-hmm. Alright, so, you guys are walking, you're going down, like, routes, like highways. You go to a halt, and you see a bunch of guards there, and they're asking you to pay tax to go on the road.
What kind of soldiers are they? Brennack?
No, they're actually Acquinar. So they're all in blue armor, like blue steel, very like ocean vibes. So it's like they have like starfish on the shoulders. They have shells like on the belt. So very
Real ones or just like
metal, like as a
okay,
part of
it's
the
just
design of their armor.
Yeah, yeah.
It's giving me like Pacific Island vibes. Like
Yeah.
they're all like Polynesian.
Think of like half Viking, half Polynesian.
Yeah, like medieval.
Like 50-50.
with Polynesian.
Yeah.
Medieval Europe with Polynesian. That's cool. Okay.
Vikings and Polynesians would be a very scary mix
And
to
tall.
deal with. In like,
Those are like the two tallest cultures in the world.
Yeah.
yeah, because Polynesians and
Except for
Vikings are
Dylan.
both very intimidating. Like they're
Yeah.
very strong and like that could be.
You ever see their war chants?
In person.
Like
No, like online and stuff. It's crazy.
I have in person.
You have?
Yeah.
Where?
Hawaii.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I went to a luau where they had members of each of the different islands. Not every single one was represented, but multiple different parts of Polynesia came to like perform essentially, and then a lot of them did like those kind of things going on.
That's cool.
It was really cool.
That sounds awesome.
I have pictures and videos saved to my computer hard drive.
Cool.
Anyway, would Degdidoc see this tax as a normal occurrence?
Yes.
Okay, so
They asked for 2 gold per person to go on there.
I don't know if we can afford that.
I definitely can.
I only got 5,300.
Degdidoc will pay the toll, the troll toll.
Oh god.
Hopefully,
Haedus will calmly and politely ask, "So, why are you taking money?"
Well, we gotta pay tax. Everybody gotta pay taxes.
Good.
To build roads.
It was just to maintain like the
Maintain
roads
roads.
and the welfare of the island and stuff.
All right. I just give him two gold.
Yeah, sure, it does that.
What does Todd say? Does he pay the gold?
This is outrageous. I don't know, whatever I pay anyway.
Okay.
This is outrageous. Pays anyway.
Is that just like an automatic response? Like he doesn't actually believe it, but he's so conditioned to say that in the situation.
Yeah.
This is outrageous.
Okay.
you know, I wonder if there's a way I can fudge this in my taxes where it's considered a donation and I get a tax
I
write-off.
would be outraged, but for the sake of stream time, I'm going to give you this money.
I'm gonna give you a prop so that you can really get into the tax collector.
Prop. Oh, please.
This is real counterfeit money.
Method acting.
That's not true.
Method acting.
As you guys are like walking through the countryside of Acquinar, you notice that a lot of the people there tend to be like humans, halflings, and water genasi specifically.
Oh, cool.
This is fiat currency. This is worthless.
The Zimbabwean dollar.
You guys got the fake money?
Yes. Movies, you know. Oh, he's going somewhere.
I'm going somewhere.
Oh, he's setting something up.
I'm setting something
Oh.
up.
Methinks there is going to be initiative.
This
boy.
shit is monopoly money. Yeah, I got 50 bands. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Wanna look at my ice? Shit looks sick, home dog.
Oh my god, Aaron.
You realize ice is like jewelry that's expensive, not money.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
BC, he doesn't actually know what he's talking about.
Our pieces are up there, by the way, John.
I saw that before, correct?
I'm a dog.
I am him.
I will continue to be him.
Have you seen that, Zach? Dracula flow?
I don't.
It's
I don't
like
think so.
it's like this like very long multi-part video of this rather old guy dressed up in a very cheesy Dracula garb with sunglasses, reading a script that was given to him. And the script is just ridiculous. He's just saying all these really tough, like he's talking a big game, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
But it's like really like over the top and goofy almost. And it goes on and on and on. He
Is
just
this
keeps
like from one of
these,
those
like,
websites
lines.
where like
It's
you
just
can
on
pay
you-
someone to?
No, it's if you know who Joji is, he
Oh god.
yeah.
Pink guy.
Yeah. He started a new channel where
Did
and he's not on it. But he writes scripts for other people to read, and it's not nearly as it's not nearly as offensive as his Filthy Frank, which is his old thing. It's a lot more just like funny, I guess.
Is that a line from it?
Yeah.
I'm biting fart bubbles in the
Because
bath.
what is
Yeah,
it?
he says that.
Filthy Frank is pretty offensive.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do that anymore.
He wants a career.
Yeah,
My favorite
no.
videos
But
is,
he's doing these
Mark
funny
Zuckerberg
other funny
guy,
videos now
like-
on Plum Corp
like-
Records is the page.
Cyborg.
And the most famous one is
You can't suck the Zuck. Like the robot voice.
but Dracula Flow is the most popular video he has on that new channel. Basically,
Smoking dung beetle.
It sounds glorious.
it's pretty funny.
Baby hat.
I am him. I will continue to be him.
Baby hat. Do do
Smoking
do
shit
do
in a glass pipe, smoking the Lord's bubbles.
I love that line.
Can you?
On 12 Vikings.
This is all.
smoking
You can see these
Scooby-Doo
figurines
dick.
on the board, right?
He says
What was
that
it?
at one
You can see the
point. That's an
figurines on
actual
camera.
line.
Everything below the tape is average. Everything above the tape is.
Okay.
High on 12 Jason
That's why the tape
Bourne.
is there.
Take that, photos. Alright, there's 5 people, right? Yep. You guys are walking on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You actually can see the road gets in front of you a little wider, and you can start seeing the city that's near the Monaspring.
Okay.
The city that's near it, like right outside it, is called Vetterberg. Vetterberg, yes.
Is there a Wurzburg?
No, Vetter.
Oh, Vetter.
Vetta Berg.
Oh.
Berg. So make me a perception check.
14.
14.
8.
Okay.
That is a 18.
18.
Yep.
Perception is a 16.
16. You two can hear
pass
2
me-
things rustling.
Are they Jews?
No, not Jimmy's. You don't know what it is. It sounds kind of sloppy. Think of like mud being thrown on the ground.
Okay, so it's like a sloshing
Like
noise.
a sloshing noise.
A walkie
You only
slosh.
can hear one of them coming next to you. You all hear one next to like this huge puddle. And the other 2 can hear something a little bit in the distance too.
Okay.
I don't notice anything.
You don't
so
notice
I keep walking.
I'm gonna
Keep
say,
walking.
what's that noise?
Wait, I'm sorry. Was I one of the ones that heard it?
Yes.
Can I roll an intelligence check since I'm aware of the area?
Sure.
It's 4.
Oh man, I made it rain on a 4.
Yeah, dude.
You see a puddle.
Poodle puddle, poodle paddle, poodle.
Watch out, it's wet.
He's going over that cliff.
Can I poke the puddle with my spear to see if there's something in it?
Yes, we're gonna start an initiative then.
Okay. I'm not I'm like using the blunt end. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you from all these bands I'm carrying. All this sick, hot.
Oh, it's so hot out. I glad to have all this money to fan myself
If
with.
only there was a bandit here to rob me of all my money.
I can't believe the peasants have to go all day being hot and sweaty. Because it's poor sweat.
What are you talking? You're referring to the help. This is something that I'd be too poor to understand.
Why don't people just have other people do their stuff for them? That's why we have people do stuff for us.
You said the word again, the P word.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. It almost makes me gag just thinking about the word.
Okay, Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Is that how Timothy Chalamet acted in the movie?
No, it was when the three big guys, like the chocolate cartel.
Oh, like the big
Oh,
cheeses
yeah.
or the
Yeah.
they were all like that?
One guy was. They were like, please don't say that word around him. Please don't say poor. He's like,
Okay, I mean, maybe I gotta see that movie
it was
then.
very fun.
I didn't like it because it was a musical. And I thought it
Okay,
was
well,
silly.
I like musicals, so
Yeah, so do I.
I will say that the movie made me change my mind about Timothy Chalamet. I think he's a brilliant actor.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
I do.
wasn't Timothy
That was
Chalamet
my least favorite.
Have a handgun.
Oh,
wasn't Timothy Chalamet also in Dunkirk?
Was he?
No idea.
Wasn't he one of the soldiers in that movie, or was that somebody else? That was like
That was a good movie.
He was in.
It was. I mean, I only saw it once because it's intense, but like it was really good.
He was
Like-
in.
What comes out of the mud, by the way? I'm curious.
The best way to explain this is like this disgusting like swamp thing, but it's made from plants and mud.
Oh, so it's like a swamp golem kind of
Kind
thing.
of. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. It's an awakened tree,
Uh,
but it's like not a single tree. It's a bunch of plants and mud.
gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Awakened shrubbery.
Yes.
Cool.
But as big as what the awakened tree is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Probably not as tall, but lengthwise.
Yeah. It becomes large.
It's not a moss bear.
There's
Don't worry.
3 of them.
There's 3 of them. Yep.
What's the name of that fudge glob guy from
Initiative, everybody.
from Candyland?
No idea.
16.
Oh, molasses. Something with molasses, I think.
Huh?
He's made of molasses, right?
Oh, he is.
I think so.
Because
I
that's
forget.
that's who I'm thinking of coming out of the mud right now.
Okay, I got a
Yeah, -3 to
12.
initiative.
12.
Are you guys banking over here?
His name is Gloppy.
You got a $2 bill,
I had a
What?
stack of-
His name is Gloppy.
and he's molasses,
Um,
or is he chocolate, like melted chocolate?
I thought he was molasses.
Yeah.
it gives me 3 locations
Oh,
for
3.
him,
Never mind.
which is the molasses
I got-
swamp, the chocolate swamp, and the chocolate mountain.
Oh.
Okay,
So
maybe the
who
version
knows?
I had
Okay.
chocolate,
He is originally from the molasses swamp and then the chocolate swamp.
and then they realized that molasses is not a good candy and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And so,
Disgusting.
okay, clearly
That's
you're
like brown
Australian.
Not all Sarah.
I like almost even an insult. It was just clearly you're Australian.
Well, I mean,
Well, clearly.
You don't even have yourself a Vegemite.
What's your,
Big
what's your
boy.
AC? I mean, what's your initiative?
7.
Thank you. Radigan Rancourt
Don't
first.
say anything against more Vitamax.
Tim. And Tom.
I forget, but it sounds like it would be a molasses.
In an
brand.
Australian accent, say knowing what I know now.
Know what I know now.
Now, that's the thing is I accidentally go to like a British Cockney accent instead of an Australian accent. Like I gotta work on it. Because it would be like knowing what I know now, not knowing
Rancorn
what
shot?
I know now.
Yeah, because they have a lot of R's
Yeah.
in there.
So it's like nar.
Radican
what I
Rancourt.
know.
He's number 1.
He's number 1. He's taking a shot at Hulk. He's gonna
Okay.
use the depot rifle.
Okay.
That hits. He rolls a d20 plus 2 force damage, plus his dex, which I believe is a plus 4.
He's an insane lad.
14 plus 2 plus 4 is a straight 20. as you see Rancourt like bring out like almost a cannon-side like musket, and it goes. Whoever's the closest to him.
Me and Degdidoc.
I'm gonna say you get deafened because Degdidoc's used to loud sounds on the boat.
Okay, cool. Well, I wasn't noticing anything anyway, so...
Yeah. Alright, Hulk is shotted. Hulk's turn. It's gonna rush Rancourt because he's the one that just shot him.
Okay. I can move it if you want.
I got it. Up in his grill.
There he goes.
There he goes.
His quill.
He got pew pew. He's literally up in his quill right now.
That boyo, that probably hits. Wait, Radigan.
Oh god.
I'm gonna say hits. Fuck Shane for not being. No, I'm joking. I love you, Shane. Sorry that you have a stomach bug.
You're
Also,
gonna say
check out
sorry you're
Shane's
dead.
live stream, please.
What?
Also, check out Shane's live stream, please.
Check out Shane's stream of Vomit.
Yeah.
Ew.
We don't know how he's doing, so
I miss him.
it'd be important for you to check.
Shane takes 13
You
damage.
speak so quietly.
We're going to be linking to this video the charity fund for making Shane's tummy not hurt.
His tummy hurts and he's not being very brave about it.
If you could donate, like, how much is Tom's?
Like $6.25.
If you could donate 1 penny, if we get 600 people donating a penny, we will reach our goal of making Shane's tummy not feel so bad.
I might be completely off with the $6.25 number. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever even had...
$6 sounds about right.
It's my pencil.
I know, I got no eraser on the one you gave
Well,
me.
first off, how many tums do you want? Do you want 60 or 330 or 96?
How many can he eat in one night without dying?
Probably, yeah.
So we only need 4.
Well, I can't buy only
60.
Tim, you're up.
60.
60?
Tim,
Okay,
yep.
979.
I'm up.
You're up.
I'm motherfucking
Who you going for?
up with the sauce. Hold on, let me put the camera on me because I'm self-centered.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's see. I am over there. I'm gonna attack Hulk. I'm going to do 2 attacks. So
Oh no.
oh boy. Those are not good numbers. That's a 9 on the first hit.
Does
and
not
then
hit.
A 14 on the second hit.
Second one hits.
Okay. So that's going to be one of these. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Shine miss. That is 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I follow that up with a punch. Oh, that's that one.
You dropped your hand.
I drop my hand.
No, when you go to punch the mucky, swampy plant thing, you just like it's like hitting water.
I splash it.
So you said 8?
Yes, 8 slashing. I don't believe it is magical. No.
No.
No. Yes. But, wait. Book time.
Book time. I'm afraid of reading.
Can I go to the next person while
Yes,
you read?
please. Yes.
Alright.
I don't think it even matters if it's magic damage or not for these guys.
That is Dr. Doom,
Let
which
me
is just
ask. Does it matter for these guys if it's magic or not?
doesn't matter.
Does not? Okay.
I don't believe. 5,
You're the
10,
DM, so you would know.
15. Okay, just enough to eat Todd's ass. This is going for you. Big board going for you.
God damn!
As a swampy thing hits you in the back, let's see if it lands a shot.
Swampy thing.
Swampy. Da-na, da-na. You make things dirty. Does 14 break your AC?
Yeah.
Okay. Todd, you're taking
33 damage.
5 plus 9 plus 4. 13 as this thing just punches you with a big old plant mud arm thing. Gloop gloop.
Plant mud arm thing.
Gloop gloop. Alright, now it's Tom's turn.
Alright. Haedus is... Let me see.
2, 3.
Come on, punch a little harder. Come on,
I'm
come
not
on.
a monk.
Yell at him louder.
No, I didn't throw in the dirt. Grow up.
Alright. I am...
Tom.
There, you
Nice
think?
to meet you.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
On the mud monster.
No. It's Healing Word it's a bonus action.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Todd.
D4 plus your con.
D4 plus 4. Yeah.
Roll the anti-damage.
Yeah. Well, that's 5. You get 5 health back.
Yes!
I feel Trayvon!
The Neosporin is working.
And then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the nearest swamp creature. Let's say the Dr. Doom one.
Can you do that?
Let me read.
Well, he can
If
certainly
it-
try and
if
then
it's-
find out.
I don't know.
If it's 2 leveled spells at once, you cannot.
No.
wait.
Vicious Mockery is a cantrip.
Cantrip. He can do that.
Okay, so therefore you can. Also,
Yeah.
can you move to your right slightly? You didn't have to be so sensual about it.
Hey, you know, this just popped in my head. You know what we should do is have a stream where we mount the tables to the
Whoa.
wall,
Yeah.
and then we all are sitting sideways, but the camera's positioned so that it looks like we're sitting normally, but we're all falling one way.
I mean, that's a cool idea for not D&D, but for D&D that doesn't really work.
We do it for an April Fool's Day episode.
Maybe for something else. I do like the idea. Why are we cut off? What are you doing?
Because it's funny.
No, fix it. Fix it.
It has
Stinky.
to have Vicious Mockery to work, Tom. What does this thing need to make?
A wisdom save.
Okay.
It has to beat a 12.
Whoa!
Hold on, actually, let me make sure. Yeah, that's correct. It has to beat a 12.
12.
Yeah.
Straight roll. Ready? Ready?
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
it? You ready? You see it? It's a straight roll. 17.
Okay.
Because these things are not living and you're insulting like mud.
Yeah.
What did you say to it?
You smell disgusting.
It went up.
Okay.
Tree 3's turn.
There you go.
I'm glad that's
There
a
you go.
cantrip and I didn't waste a spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's it. That's it.
That's the fight. That's over.
That's it. It's over.
Hey, so
Good job, guys.
They all just sink back into the mud, and we're just standing there like, what
Zach,
just
it's your
happened?
turn.
It's
your turn, Zachy boy.
All right. I mean that one just punched Todd pretty bad, and I have a 9 AC, so I'm gonna change that to a 16 AC by casting Bark Skin on myself.
You're
Wow.
about to say casting wild shape.
No, I'm actually casting Bark Skin. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bark Skin is 2nd level, and then bonus action, cast Shillelagh on my wooden sword.
Just Shillelagh.
Just Shillelagh? Well, I mean, it's the new Shillelagh with the D12.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So and the next turn, I'm gonna. Well, I got a gift that made my Shillelaghs a little more powerful.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unless I go to hit it and I find out that they're like immune to blood. Does my wooden sword do bludgeoning or? It wouldn't do slashing because it's wood.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see if that works.
That's the end of your turn, Zach?
Yes.
It's Aaron's turn. What is he gonna do?
How close is the other monster to me?
It's
Right.
right.
Yeah, because it just hit you. It's right in front of you.
Just hit you in the back.
Oh.
You just got mud.
Yeah,
You're also
Doc-
full of mud now.
This guy.
Hey, it all comes around because we were talking about Lincoln earlier, and then his name is Mud.
What?
There was that guy, the last name Mud, who was his reputation went into like down the tubes because of I think he was involved with John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, okay.
I
Interesting.
cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay. What does it have to do?
We're going to find out.
Next time on Critical Bowls.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Will Vegeta. No. I was about to
Will
say
Vegeta.
I was about to say something bad.
No.
Will Vegeta.
I have to stop myself sometimes.
Find out next time.
Alright.
We
I'm
can get the
reading.
player's handbook if you want. It's right here.
No, I like seeing
Know
him
your
just.
spells.
I like the stream just
Pheasant.
showing him looking down at his phone.
3d6 necrotic damage on a hit. You make a melee spell attack against the creature within your reach.
I opened up right to it.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Melee spell attack is your proficiency plus your spell modifier, which I believe is charisma, so it's proficiency plus charisma modifier.
Yeah. Wrote down +6.
That would be plus. It's proficiency plus charisma. So
Yeah, it's +6.
yeah, that makes sense.
On the d20 roll, AA Ron.
Dude,
So that's 18, my friend.
That breaks the AC, man. Roll it.
It's 3d6 necrotic damage. Also, you regain hit
Stole
points equal to
mine.
half the amount of necrotic damage dealt. So he gets health back.
Roll that. Rolled.
So that's 8.
So you get 4 health back.
Yep.
That was Dr. Doom who hit you in the back?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
That's-
Back to the top.
That's like the rotting fodder spell from Wizard 101, where they hit the bad guys with the shovel and give you the health back.
I love the fire.
Right.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for the commentary.
Radigan Rancourt here. I'm gonna pew pew. That hits. He has 2 attacks. You can bring out the acid pistol on the other one.
The what pistol?
Acid.
Uh,
Astis.
that's a shame.
Yeah, because...
who is he shooting? Abomination?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's shooting Hulk.
Doesn't he have to be like? Isn't that disadvantage? This is, like,
No, but he
he's
has
like
this.
right there.
He has a feat.
Oh, he has feet. Right. Okay.
He has feet. Man, he did 18 damage. Shh. Don't fuck with Shane's character. As
Yeah,
he...
John. Don't.
I know, right? Shoots him with his musket, and then takes acid pistol out, clocks him. The acid burns away the mud. It gets all sticky.
Oh, sticky.
All sticky. Now it's Tree's 1 turn. It's gonna continually... it's gonna go over Bramble this time.
All right. I got my 16 AC. It's never getting through.
17.
I got through.
Boyo, you take 15 damage as you just get like... Is this giant force of mud and water and plant just punches you right in the torso.
Right.
You get muddy.
30. I got the
You
muddy.
got Woodstock on the 3rd day.
Is this a muddy condition?
Is that a condition?
Do I get the muddy condition?
Sure.
Cool.
Your movement speed is halved.
Cool.
Okay.
And I have disadvantage on charisma checks.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you... yep.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that.
I'm a muddy boy. Oh, wait!
Sorry. Continue.
Tim, it's your turn.
Muddy boy.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's your turn.
All right. Hi.
You narcissistic Neanderthal.
I'm going.
It sounds like a vicious mockery.
Concentration check is Constitution?
I need
There's a 12. I'm good.
I
Wait,
need
the
extra-
damage was 15, so half. Okay, yeah, so it's still 10. All right.
You take 15 damage.
No, I know. So you half it, and that's what. And then you either do that.
No,
as
I'm
the-
not giving you. You just take 15 damage.
No. You let me finish.
No, I'm
When you're doing concentration
There's stuff
checks, you
happening.
either half the damage and then, or you do
And the
10,
camera's
whichever's higher,
not on
is the
for
DC. Yeah, I wasn't halving the
Okay, I
damage.
was like, what's he doing?
Okay. I'm going to do my 2 attacks,
Yeah.
and then for my bonus action, I'm going to do a surprising strike. Yes, because I have 3 of them per long rest. Okay, cool. Got it. Alright. So, 3 attacks total. So, the first 2 sword slashes, that's going to be a miss, and then an 11 plus 7.
That hits?
18.
On Hulk, right?
Yes, on the Hulk. So that's going to be a d6 plus 4. So that is 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then for my surprising strike, I got a... I think for this ability,
You have to roll a d6, I think.
you have to make the attack first, though,
Yes.
which I tried.
If it doesn't get wasted if you miss.
Okay.
It only when it lands it
Yeah.
you lose a thing.
What is the plus to hit? Is it just my proficiency?
Same as an unarmed strike.
Okay, gotcha. It's probably not gonna hit. Still, that is a 10.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Missed it.
As you're trying to like slish and slash and punch your way through this big pile of swamp mud and plants and ferns and moss and other disgusting kind of things, some of your attacks seem to land in some spots, and others it just seems like it just goes through it. It's like some spots are hard, some spots are squishy.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on. Okay. Dr. Doom's turn. It's going to try to, again, hit Aaron since it's the guy in front of him. Aaron does a 11 break your AC.
No.
As this time you manage to jump, like sidestep out of the way, is about to do the same thing, try to punch you, but you're fine. Alright.
I'm invincible.
Tom, it's your turn! Tom!
Woo!
What is the bard going to do?
Videos from 2008.
Because it's KO 7 and 6. Good.
I think I'll take my spear and move up to Dr. Doom
Dr. Doom, okay.
and hit him. And move my character. Okay.
Okay.
I got a 7 to hit, so that probably doesn't hit.
Total?
Yeah,
Okay. This is not hit.
that's my turn.
That's it? Okay. 3's turn. Creature, probably now in range, is going to move onto Degdidoc with advantage.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, give me all your money. Oh, thank you, mouse.
Advantage. Good thing.
Just say bye to my girlfriend for me.
17 hit.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure something out here.
I will let you figure what you need out.
Okay, yes, it hits.
Okay. You're gonna take 12 damage
Okay.
as you get slapped around but with mud and plants and other swampy things.
That's hot. Okay.
Okay. That's Zach's turn.
Finally. I'm gonna try to hit this guy with my shillelagh. Oh boy. That is that is 22 to hit.
I think that hits.
Alright, cool. So then I get a D12.
Plus.
Huh? Oh, plus?
How does Shillelagh doesn't have plus strength or dex?
Oh, yeah, the weapon's damage die becomes, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, so you still add the... So I guess it would be plus wisdom, though, because that's the
How does the...
Is this like, for the duration you use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage
Yes.
rolls? Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah.
You are correct, sir.
It's D12 plus 4. That's 9.
Hell yeah. Who you hitting?
Hulk.
Hulk.
And...
You kill him. How do you want to kill him?
I want to, like, take my wooden sword and cut him right in half, and then he just
Take
goes,
him
like,
out?
into two...
As you do that, you cut him right in half. Your weapon actually glows with your magic, and you can feel like Mother Earth trying to connect to you as you slice through this thing.
Nothing. I don't feel more connected to my god than when I'm fighting mud.
What was that? The proprietor, he didn't like mud things,
The
right?
mud methods.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was mud methods for a second, but these guys.
I thought
cooler.
about it.
These guys are beefier.
Yeah, they're like...
Yeah. And I'm going to use a bonus action to use the cornucopia to summon the chicken swarm.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to summon it on top of Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. Alright, he immediately takes a d4 magical piercing damage.
I think it was a D6.
D6.
I'm going to help you out.
Thank you.
3.
You,
Takes 3 clucking damage.
As like ghostly familiars of chickens just swarm the area.
I feel like poultry. I don't have a follow-up for that.
That was like a Family Guy thing to say.
May I ask what happened to him?
Oh yeah.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lois. Can we get a? Can we bring him in really quick?
Guest appearance of Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, guest appearance of Mark Ruffalo.
He's here.
Yeah. So his head looks like that. You can thank Gabe's dog.
Oh.
Thank you.
I dropped him at Gabe's house once, and his dog found it, and he's never been the same since. I think it looks kind of badass, honestly.
He had a little whoopsie doodle.
His upper jaw is like disconnected from everything else, and Tom disappeared.
It's okay.
Sorry,
It's Aaron's turn.
It's okay. He's in the back.
I'm back.
Hey,
Good feedback. It's fucking Tom.
Okay.
good old Ro, we miss him. Rest in peace.
I wrench into my briefcase and then
Speak up when you're being funny.
Speak up!
hold on. I reach into my briefcase and I take out the rubber band.
Oh, he gets a rubber band.
Yeah.
Now, is Eldritch Blast a range attack?
Can be.
It can be, yeah.
It
really
is, yeah.
So, you have disadvantage hitting point blank with it. Right?
You could do chill touch.
Unless, I mean, are you aiming at Doctor Doom or are you aiming at Abomination?
Don't you still have disadvantage if someone's right next to you, though?
No.
Yes, Aaron. You're here, and then you're here. This guy's in your face, but that guy isn't. So that you wouldn't have disadvantage. This guy would.
Or you could do chill touch.
Or you could do shield.
No.
How many spell slots does he have?
It's a cantrip, so.
Oh,
chill touch.
okay.
Chill touch.
Both of those are right. Eldritch
Sure.
Blasters too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do chill touch.
Or you could Misty Step away and then shoot him.
That's true. He would blow his spell slot, though.
Misty Step does take a spell slot.
Yeah.
It's up to him.
But then Doctor Doom might go after somebody else instead of just.
Unless
Wailing on-
unless it's a Eldritch evocation.
I think there is one based off of Misty Step, but it's a lot higher. Of a
Yeah,
level.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. What are you doing?
Chill touch.
Chill touch. Okay.
What'd you get?
Well, that's all. It's 8 plus 6.
It might actually be good then.
That's 14.
That hits.
Yeah. Well, planned all along. 2d8. That's a good question.
3d6.
I
Right?
have it on.
There you go.
Wait, what did he grab?
He was trying to find a D8.
Oh, wait. You want? You
Oh.
need D8 or
Could have had a
D6?
D8
I had 2d8, yeah.
Oh, is it 2d8?
There you go.
Yes.
That was
for chill touch.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh wait, well maybe it's one of those cantrips that get higher with a certain level.
Oh, you did vampiric touch before.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go on here.
That's cast at regular
Yeah,
rate.
He has multiple touching spells.
He's gonna touch. Touch it, bro.
He's got the cheese touch.
He's touching.
That's 6.
6 damage. Cool. Now,
Nice.
this spell is necrotic or is it frost? Frost. As
Oh
you
wait, is it?
Because I thought it did the
I
thing
thought
where
Jill
like
Touch was necrotic.
the hand stays on the undead and makes it have disadvantage on attacks if it's undead.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah. It's like in the movie.
It was in the D&D movie?
Yeah, right? Isn't it when she has the finger?
there's also
The
fingers
finger?
Yeah, she does like the finger, and she's like, hey.
It prevents healing
I'm not sure, maybe.
on the next turn
I think.
of the person hit with it if they're hit successfully. And what kind of damage does it do? It's...
oh my goodness, great necrotic damage.
Okay, so yeah, it's necrotic. I just saw that.
Nice.
as like what's living as he touches this thing with his hands of evil tax magic power. Anything living on the thing like that was green just turns black.
Okay, it withers up and rots like immediately.
Immediately.
Well, pay taxes.
The fucking plan.
It's the plant.
They've been freeloading the system for too long.
Get out of my
They're the
Start
root of the
taxing.
problem.
They start taxing plants.
It's tax season and I'm the man.
Shane's gonna
I'm
raise.
so sorry, Zach.
Shane's gonna do.
I'm the man. It's wonderful. Nat 20 on your intimidation check.
The ficus gets scared.
That's my new punk band.
The ficus gets scared.
If you kill me, I'm gonna have the IRS audit you.
The ficus goes, whoa!
Yeah. But mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, not you. Not photosynthesis. This is a cheap imitation.
Alright, Shane is gonna blow a crit point and do a vicious shot. Because he succeeded. Radigan Riding Court here. Boom!
I said like a British rapper.
He does 21 damage on the thing or abomination, whatever that one is.
Abomination.
Abomination, yeah.
If anything, Tom is the thing.
Whoa! I think he's a human.
I don't think he is.
My character is a goat fox
He's orange.
elf man.
He's orange. I was making a correlation
Bonus
of
attack.
color.
Is he gonna
Oh.
hit him with the acid pistol? Yes, he is. 7. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Don't worry. We're getting there.
I'm not worried.
I am.
He's like, just like that. And now I'm gonna write in a phase 2 where more come out of the...
Phase 2. Popsicle. Alright,
I've done that as a DM before. If someone just like obliterates a group of enemies, and I'm like, that was too easy. They didn't do anything for that. I'll just make more show of it.
10th turn.
Okay.
I'll bite.
Alright, I'll bite. I'm getting pissed. So...
If you set your D20 on your glass bottle, will it just like be like a stopper? Not bad.
It's not perfect. Deal
Kinda
with
like
a
me.
dragon like a dragon? Yeah.
Who said that?
The John Chairs
Mm-hmm.
in the chat.
Oh, hello.
John Chair.
Hello, Monsieur Chairs.
Mr. Chair.
Whoa.
Do you have a brother named Stuart
Stool.
Sofa? That's what I was thinking.
Stuart Sofa.
It just wasn't coming out. I'm so tired.
What is
It
this
has.
reference I'm not getting?
What? No, it's just...
John Chairs, Stuart
Oh.
Sofa.
I'm dumb. That's the reference. Okay.
It's a dumb joke.
Sarah Ottoman, are you in the house?
Okay. John?
Percival Porcelain Throne.
Come.
I love you.
Yeah.
But like I want to do damage. I wanted to do the surprising strike, which
Yes.
is the ability that you gave me,
Yes.
but
You have
I
to
missed.
land.
Yeah.
You missed again?
No, I missed on that one.
Yes.
So now I'm going to instead below a key point do flurry of blows.
That's fine.
From a bonus action. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I
fine.
hope you can forgive me
This
for
is
not using this.
this
thing
is
here.
built for when you run out of key points, so you can continue to fight.
That makes so much more sense. Okay. So, first 2 sword hits.
The first two.
That is a 10 on the first hit.
That misses.
Sorry, 11. on the
That
first
still
hit.
misses.
Okay. That still
Still
misses.
female.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it.
Misses.
Oh,
And then a dirty 20 on the second sword hit.
That hits.
Okay. So second sword. That's going to be 7 slashing damage, and then for the flurry of blows, for which I have blown a point of key of drunkenness. Rolled like shit. So that's well, that's not that bad. What's quick maths? What's 8 plus 6? Does that hit?
14.
14. Does that hit?
On the third,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. 14. So that's going to hit another d6 plus 3. And then does the does a 4 plus 6, does a 10 hit? No.
No.
So that's stupid. So I only hit the 1. With that, that is max. That is 9 magical damage.
Hell yeah. Again, you try to hit this thing. Certain spots are just more effective than others. But your fighting style is you just kind of wing it every time.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're thinking, you're just doing it instinct. So it's not like you're paying attention to where you're hitting.
Right. Yeah.
But you're getting there.
what just happened in the
It's
chat?
bleeding mud.
We got ad time requested by Jamie,
Okay.
Bleeding mud.
who's sitting at the table here. So we're gonna run that, but we keep going.
Hi.
But yes, thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
What would we do without you?
Not have ads.
I think there's pre-roll ads. There should be.
It's Tim's turn.
Tim, where did that die
Dr.
come
Doom's turn, gonna hit Tim's. Not advantage anymore.
Which one? This one?
from? Yeah, the green one, yeah.
My friend gave it to me as a Valentine's Day gift.
Aw.
Nice.
It has a heart on it for a 20. What?
9, break your AC.
No.
It would break my AC.
Wait. Who is it? Abomination?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay. Tom, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I was wrong. It was Dr. Doom. I'm gonna say it was that went. So I'm gonna go back to Dr. Doom now. Don't worry.
I dropped my dice.
I'm just gonna make the
I'm
enemies
so
go
confused.
first. This. Don't worry. I'm just gonna make the enemies go first this round.
Okay.
I fucked up. Todd, does a 22 break your AC?
Yeah.
All right, Todd, you take a whopping.
Whopper, whopper,
18
whopper,
damage.
whopper, whopper.
As you get pelted again
I'm
with
being
this
audited?
swap. Yeah, you're getting audited. That's his turn. Now it's your turn, Tom.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the nearest one with my spear if I can.
That's the one, Dr. Doom.
Yes. That's 18, 19, 20, 21 on that.
That hits.
Alright, let me roll my damage. Okay. 9 damage.
Hell yeah. There goes him.
He did.
He's Ben him.
Ben him.
And he isn't anymore.
He did.
Ben him.
He's
Ben 10.
It started
What?
when a
Dead?
mud creature
Nope.
came out and attacked us
Nope.
all.
I thought you were saying that was it.
Nope. Zach, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I just have enough movement to go
sorry.
on the other side of Abomination.
You don't get a flank.
Oh, okay.
It's
He-
all humanoids I'm making it.
Oh, okay. So then,
you can only flank humanoids, John's saying.
so in that case, I'll just be next to Degdidoc then.
Alright. Bam bam.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And I'm gonna hit him with my wood.
Wood.
Oh, it moved. I don't know if it went back to what it was supposed to be, but it.
Re-roll.
Just re-roll.
Okay, it was a
Don't
nat
roll
1.
it as you're holding it.
Well,
Just put it on the.
I picked it up and then it
Are you
moved.
trying to cheat?
Pick it up.
18.
That hits.
All right. A D12.
Good show.
That is 6.
6 damage.
Yes. And then D6 to Dr. Doom with the chickens.
Oh, yes.
2.
Hell yeah, he's getting there. Again, as you hit him with the wooden sword, it bleeds like oozy water, mud.
Does it smell nice?
No, it smells like it smells like a damn swamp.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. A Ron.
It's my time to shine. Here I go, killing again. Dr. Doom is right there.
He's right there.
That's salt.
Just love the long silence and then salt.
You do have salt, actually. What if we throw the salt on
If
him?
he was a slug, then I could damage him. He's not made of mucus.
12 hours! It's the mucus man.
That was such a dumb joke.
I've done that several times in the past and no one's ever acknowledged it before. And I just do it for my own pleasure.
Of course you do.
Your mucusy pleasure.
Yeah, well, have you seen that guy? He's like really fat with overalls. He's perfect.
He's hot.
He's the mucus man from
From Men in Black.
Oh god.
I thought he was about to say Madam Web.
No, I almost said
I heard that
Metamucil,
was
which is
sticky.
the wrong medication.
Mucinex?
What'd you say, John?
I meant to say Mucinex, but I almost said Metamucil, which is like a bowel thing.
Oh yes, it's the crossover of the century.
12 hours!
Now it's for 52 and a potential heart attack.
Shit for 12 hours.
It's a laxative too?
That's what Metamucil is.
Oh! Okay.
That's what I almost said. So
Yeah.
No, Metamucil is fiber.
it's a fiber thing that is good.
That
Yeah.
counts as laxative in a way.
Yeah.
It makes you poop. Trust me. I know.
Dom also pooped Tim's pants once, if you're aware.
See,
Why are we making so many obscure references to other episodes of other shows for no reason? Why are you clapping? Why are we clapping?
I like this. This is my favorite.
Yeah!
I like that reference. It was good, but you know, I didn't have to go.
What are you doing, Eric?
I'm gonna do chill touch on Dr.
He's gonna give him the chili chills.
He's gonna give him a chili
It's like
dog.
Shane right now. He has the chills.
He's gonna give him a chili
Yeah,
dog.
chili dogs.
Chili dog.
18.
18 hits, sir.
18 hits.
You're
Ah!
gonna give him the cook.
Your hand down.
What are you looking for?
Touch things for me.
D8s? Okay.
Put out a D8.
That is a 6. 6 damage.
He's getting there.
I'm pretty sure you rolled 6 last time you rolled 2d8.
I did. It was a 5 and a 1.
He's getting there. He hits him again.
Yeah, bringing in the heat.
At this point, all the plants that's on the swampy, glumpy thing's dead. Then it turn back up to Radigan Rancourt.
You call me Roundup because I mean I don't give people cancer. But
I have an extra D8. So I'm stealing mine.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, who shoots? Rancourt does.
Four.
Radigan. Rancourt. Rancourt.
He sounds like a Pokemon. Like Radigan.
Shane's just now Pokemon.
Hasn't he always been?
Shoots it. The hole goes through. Mud comes out of the other end. Wink, wink, if you know what I'm saying. And yep, that's it. Bring it back down to night. Tim, it's your turn.
Guys, I made the mugged man look like he pooped it himself.
That was perfect.
Stop
Thank
laughing.
Too good.
Alright. I'm blowing another key point. I don't care. I want this to be done.
I
Alright.
guess I like it.
Oh no, I did it too.
I got a
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
You're in a chair, bro.
Oh goodness, things are happening. I'll switch the camera so you can watch this happen. There you go.
If only we didn't have to worry about destroying your property, it would be so funny to be like, okay, we're seeing what's happening, and then Aaron just throws himself backwards into this and knocks it over.
Damn. Alright.
Nice.
It's one of my sword swings.
Re-roll it.
There we
Chico.
go. Alright, so that's a 17 and an 18 on the 2 sword swings.
They hit, brother.
Cool. 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 What about the nat 1 and the 8 for the key point that I blew?
Both don't hit, and you lose a sword in the mud creature.
No, those are my fist attacks.
Oh, you lose a hand in the mud creature.
There it goes again. Losing my hand. Alright, but the 2
Was this
sword
your second nat 1?
on my fists, yeah, doing the same exact thing.
You have disadvantage the next attack.
God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember that.
I'll remember it.
Disadvantage for all the attacks or just his next fist attack?
Next attack, depending on sword or fist.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is 9 slashing damage plus 8 slashing damage.
Total?
Yes.
Cool. This thing's not looking good. It's glooping everywhere.
You've been saying that for the past 10 minutes!
It's really glooping everywhere now.
Shame.
Dr. Doom's turn. It's
What's
gonna
his name?
Don't tell me you're
Candyland?
glooping.
Dr. Doom's turn. It's
No,
gonna
he
hit
didn't
Aaron, of
cookie.
course.
Dr. Doom.
Aaron is hitting you.
I'll be
This is AC.
12.
Roll 13.
They rolled a 13.
Oh, you're taking damage while you're peeing.
I might be dead in a minute. I'm gonna die to taxes.
He did 13.
Oh yes, I am quite down and out for the
Aaron,
count.
you're down.
The IRS finally found me.
Oh, god damn it.
As you are in a pool of mud and gloop and dead ferns.
I got punched by a ficus.
Aaron is downed. Okay. That's Doom turn. Thompson, it's your turn, my lovely lad.
Thompson.
Should have used
Tom
my Biden
Adair.
blast.
I am going to.
My Biden blast.
This is just ice cream.
Now get ready for my Biden blast.
Chalky chip.
I'm gonna use my turn to cure wounds. Todd
You
here.
gotta touch him.
I'm right next to him.
Okay.
This
At what
is-
level?
Hesitate me. Giving me life.
Yeah, let me see.
It's a D8 per level.
I'll go second level.
You hear that? He cares about it. What? 2d8 plus your
Oh yeah, I don't have to roll the hit because it's
Nope.
a healing spell. I'm silly.
2d8 plus your spell modifier.
Roll to see if your healing actually hits.
Give him a good touch.
It's 13 health back.
What would that mean? I'm stable or just there?
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, okay.
You're up because you've been
You're not a continent, but you're up.
Wait, what? Oh,
He's not-
oh, that was a bad joke.
But you're still
I'm full of
prone.
those.
Oh. Ah, yes. No, it's all part of I fell asleep. I tripped.
It's Thing's turn. The one that's glooping, glopping, swap-a-dopping.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I have no idea.
Timothy
That's my name.
does a 24 break your AC.
It doesn't break his AC, but it breaks Degdidoc's AC.
That would break my AC. My AC in real life is probably 10.
You're selling
Mine's
yourself
probably an
short,
8.
bro.
But we're not wearing armor.
You
so
take 11 damage.
I don't wanna. 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zach, it's your turn.
Getting the force.
Alright. I'm gonna try to hit this guy with more shillelagh.
Shalila.
You know, because being a pirate and all that, we shillelagh on each other all the time. It's I'm Degdidoc.
Thank you, Cyrus.
1, 2, 3,
You
4.
guys have a
1,
kid.
2, 15.
That hits.
Alright, D12. I feel like a barbarian today.
Wow.
16 damage.
It had 3 life, 3 health back. How do you want to do it?
I want to like slice it through the middle, so like knock a chunk out, so then the rest of it then falls on top of itself. It's like,
And it falls on top of itself. Its muddy legs try to walk a couple steps. It's just a pile of mud and puddles now.
wow,
You
I'm
You
shocked.
see that puddle? It's
Huh?
like now extended. It's twice as big, and it's on the road.
Okay.
So you got the abomination one down?
Yep.
And then the D6. D6 on the.
On the chicken.
Yeah.
Yep. Chicken time, boy.
5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah? Hey, that's
the-
pretty good.
Ghostly chickens peck this thing to death. It didn't die. It's just like him.
Don't say
Hey.
that, man.
It's your turn.
Well, no, I'm also gonna move. Oh wait, yeah, I have half movement, right?
Your muddy waters, bro.
Can you move me 3 spaces towards Doctor Doom?
Thank you, Jamie. Alright.
Yes.
What you doing?
Yep.
Vampire
Nope.
touch.
Wooden gun.
Yep.
Okay. Give it a good.
So you want to...
Just
Yeah,
3
good
spaces
stuff, bro.
towards Doctor Doom.
Dummy.
So like there?
Yeah.
That definitely hits. That's 18 plus 6, so that's on that
That is
24.
on that 24.
Yeah. Whale. So 36.
I give you like it. Oh, you need D6 now?
D6.
Like a D6. Like a D6.
Thank you.
How many D6 do you need?
3.
What spell is this?
How much did I give you? You only got the 1. Hold on. I'll give you a special one.
Cause he likes you. Cause you're his
What spell are you doing?
friend.
Vampire touch.
Vampire? Oh, okay.
There you go. Here's 2
All
D6.
my spell slots. Oh. It's 2, 5. So that is a 9.
9?
Yep. Wait,
Nine.
no, sorry. Yeah, 9.
9. As you suck the essence of this glob glob doob doob, and you feel better. You feel like peaches and creams, my man.
Something like a cleansing mud bath.
Yeah, kind of. Alright, back up to the top. Radigan.
Don't you get half the thing?
Fuck him. He's
Do
gonna
I?
shoot the
Or is it
crossbow
the
now.
full?
I think it would be.
He's just gonna go through all his weapons now. Because I know that Shane has a million weapons.
Let me check that.
Hits. Misses. Okay. Shane does a whopping. No, this thing's not looking good.
He should use the Munger gun.
He should, but he. Oh, I should.
The Mung gun.
That counts as a cantrip for him.
You
Yeah,
take
I
the
think
move.
Tim, it's your turn.
I guess.
Mungdal.
I guess if we're,
turn.
It's your turn, you monkey boy.
so if we're using 4, if you're rounding up.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Be
You're
17.
a monk, right?
So is that
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, you don't do it the Arabian way?
You trying to get to him?
What, Arabian?
Yes.
You put the
Yes,
slash in
bring
the
me
middle
to
of the
it.
7.
That's
No.
why
What's your
I
movement?
do put a
Well, because,
slash.
huh?
That's why
He
I rolled my
has
7.
Yeah, me too.
45.
I put a slash
You're
in my
good.
zeros just to identify it because it makes sense.
Because the way they made numbers is that they put enough angles to equal the amount that it represented. So 1 had a little like thing at the top and then down, so that was 1 angle. And then 2 had like up and then.
Another key point.
Yes, what's going on?
Don't play the stick game with me again.
Okay.
Well, now you can play with Jamie
I
whenever you
wasn't
want.
talking to you, actually.
Oh.
But now I am.
Okay. Oh, disadvantage, right?
On your next first attack.
Yeah, which one are you attacking with first?
Shit. Because I got nat 20 on my first sword swing.
That-
Damn it. The other one was a 2.
You have to take the 2.
Okay, I'm taking the 2, and now so that one misses, but then there's another sword swing.
Yes.
Okay. That also hits though. That is 17 plus 7 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's going to be a d6 plus 4, and then what is the
Let's see what you roll first on this.
Okay.
Trust me here.
It's a 10.
You killed it.
Okay. I slash it. Do I blow the key point?
You don't have to. I'll be nice.
Thank you.
As you take a drunken step and you take a swing, what do you say as you finish this thing? as instantly when the sword lands, it turns like into mud, and you just kind of like.
The mud turns to mud.
That's it.
The
That's
mud
it.
turns to mud and I go.
That's the initiative. End of the fight. Everybody gets 1,350 XP.
Oh my god, when was the last time we got XP?
1,000 what?
1,350.
Okay. I'm at 20,450.
What's level 7?
That's a great question.
Okay, we're adding how much? 1,000.
350.
Level 7 is 23,000, so we still got
Got a ways to go.
still 3,000.
Well,
Okay.
What?
Oh.
That was disgusting. As mud is just dripping out of all of Cyrus's crevices.
Isn't this probably a thing though? Nature and mud and wood.
I love communing with nature, yes, but I do have mud in my breeches.
You wear breeches?
Under the armor, like I'm not just wearing the armor.
Oh, that's interesting.
chafing.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
if you were to wear no clothes under your armor, yeah, you'd probably get pinched or.
I've never weared armor, so
Todd, make me a perception. Todd, make me a perception check.
Todd, make him a perception.
Todd. Aaron.
Todd, make him a perception check. Do it in there. Put it in there.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Oh! That's a unnatural 20.
Oh yeah, you found a fish in your trousers.
What?
What was the DC for that?
Like a 3.
Not one. He's just like, oh, this feels pretty nice.
Do I know what kind of fish it is?
It's a small
Piranha.
sunfish.
Small sunfish.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You just
That's ugly. How did a small sunfish get into my trousers? Is this yours?
Is this yours?
I
He
mean,
has to think about it.
it could be.
It could be.
It's dead, right?
no, it's still wiggling.
It's flopping.
I could.
Can I do a nature check if you could eat it?
Yeah, do a main nature check. You can do survival too.
You're gonna eat the pants fish.
Okay, so that's 14.
Yeah, it's just not a lot of meat on it, so you can't eat it.
I could try.
You have to take the back fin off too.
I could try to take care of it. I could put some fluids in a tank for it to swim in. Wait, do we still? How are we doing? Are we like carrying? Like, do we have like a caravan or something for the 2 massive jugs of alcohol?
Oh shit! Totally forgot about that. You have a wheelbarrow.
Okay, I will say that I've been pushing the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
I go.
Subtract 4 gold.
Okay,
So you got it from the crew
gotcha. I go to put the fish in one of the jugs.
with the beer in it.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's gonna
Within
die.
5 minutes, it dies.
Oh, it's good now. It's swimming.
But at least it died while thinking that it could still breathe, and maybe just like passed out from
Alcohol poisoning.
Or just like not getting enough oxygen, so it just passed out, you know. But it was still, it could still move around.
Okay.
Hey, but now it's preserved for when we want to eat it.
Kinda.
Kinda. It's just been sitting in
It's
alcohol.
not the best alcohol either, so it's like...
Kind of watered down.
I don't know what would happen if you put fish in alcohol. Would that preserve it?
It would kill it.
It would for a bit, actually.
It would? Okay.
It would
Well,
for a
it
bit,
has
yeah.
alcohol in it, so...
It wouldn't keep it forever preserved, but
Right,
probably
yeah.
longer than having it in water, honestly.
I would have mud monster shove a sunfish in my pants.
And I've got mud flowing out of my orifices.
Anybody could have stopped me putting that fish in there.
No one did.
No one did.
Not even the nature boy over here, really.
When I eat meat, so we could eat the fish.
If you could, it's in like a large, like it's kind of like a big bottle, right? Essentially.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a neck, so you can't really get at it. It's just in there.
Yeah. So
Actually, technically, I could have cooked the fish.
How
with
do
some
you
spices.
like siphon out like the fluid to put into like how do I?
you have a
drink out?
barrel.
It's a barrel.
It's a barrel.
Okay, so it's not a bottle.
It's not a bottle.
Oh, okay.
So you could get the fish back out.
Yes.
Okay, so it has like a tap on it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a cork jammed where the tap is.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, if it's in there and then it like settles to the bottom, it would still need to be pushed out by the flow of alcohol, and if it gets stuck.
Well, if it
behind-
does die though, it's gonna float for a bit until it.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
But,
okay.
okay.
Can I fish the fish with the barrel?
Well, you
Yeah, go ahead.
You'd
You don't have to. It died. I mean, did you fish it within the 5 minutes of its
you
death?
say that, and he just goes, "But ain't it swimming?"
If you want, I mean, you'd have to.
We just put him in there to save him. Why?
No, it appears that our finned friend has passed on.
Nobody know. Like, you would know this if you were smart enough to know it, but like, you wouldn't see it. It's in a barrel. You wouldn't know when it happens.
That's true.
Oh, I was thinking they were. I'm sorry, I thought they were in jugs.
No, that's what I thought too. But no, it's
No,
a
it's
barrel.
not clear, so you'd have to look in the barrel.
Like a
Yeah.
2 30-gallon barrels.
Yeah, like wooden barrel, cask barrels, and then there's
A
like
little
this-
smaller than probably what you're thinking.
Okay, and then there's like a stopper that you take out and then replace with like a tap.
Well, this fish is neither dead nor alive.
I think if we bring it to the man,
What's it, Schroding's fish?
Schrodinger's fish.
Who the fuck is Schrodem?
Schrodinger's scrotum.
Don't you know? My health teacher taught me the Schrodem.
Schrodem. Schrodem's cat.
You don't know Schrodem's cat, you fool. Absolute baboon.
A bubbling band of baboons.
Our DM has left us momentarily, so Zach, entertain us.
Okay, so you guys see a portal of mud appear underneath you. It starts swirling and swirling, and you guys start getting sucked into this whirlpool of mud.
And there's blood methods, right?
Well, yeah, I was about to say, after what seems like an eternity of getting just covered in grime and mud, you suddenly find yourself in a plain of just vast mud.
Can we breathe?
It is, yes, because there is air there, but like the entire ground is nothing but mud, and even the sky looks like it's made out of mud. And you guys see, it looks like it's the purest, most muddiest mud that you've ever seen.
Okay.
Like this is where mud comes from. And then you see in the distance an epic battle of about several hundred mud mephits trying to attack the proprietor, who is just mowing them
That's
down.
the character from when we were in hell when Zach was DMing. Yeah.
He's mowing them down like crazy with arcane spells that you can't even name. Like, they're just so strange but powerful and potent.
Which is happening.
And then he turns and he sees all of you and he goes, "Oh, well, this makes no sense. Zach's not the DM anymore. Get out of here. Get back to John's campaign." And he waves his hand and you guys get sucked back into the mud, and then you appear back. Where you were.
Here we are.
Are we still talking about
real?
dead fish?
There was something so visceral about you saying that entire thing and then just hearing John piss in the background.
I drank a lot of caffeine today.
It's great.
Alright.
One of you could have chosen to have done that while in the mud plane to soil the mud. Leave your mark.
What's the party doing? Are we
I
still?
guess I could have.
Are we still looking at this fish now?
I mean, fish is in the barrel, so
We're moving on.
Alright.
That sounds like an expression. Well, the fish is in the barrel now. No going back.
No going back. Yeah. Alright.
So I guess continuing on our path,
Yes.
and then eventually getting to the next settlement where we can rest and
Well, the next settlement is the city.
okay. How
But
far
this-
away is it?
It's probably within a couple, like maybe an hour's walk. But
Okay.
the Mana Spring is before it. If that
Oh,
makes sense.
yeah, we want to
Well,
stop
there.
there.
All right. So yeah, Monospring first.
Mana Spring first? Alright.
Yes.
So you guys walk to the Mana Spring, and before you can get really close to it, you're just halted by some guards. They say, "Halt! Who goes there?"
Haedus burps and goes, me.
Badass. That is the most badass thing Haedus has done.
Unintentional. He's just stupid.
One guard casts, "You imbecile!"
Is it
But-
just mockery?
It's vicious mockery.
Okay.
You take a whopping 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, they don't roll. They don't roll to hit.
Oh, you're right.
He goes.
I had to roll the hit.
Oh no, I have to make a wisdom save. There's no roll to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Well, vicious mockery.
Yeah,
there's
Oh,
no
I
roll
thought you
to hit.
guys rolled for
Yeah.
vicious mockery
No, wait.
earlier.
No, you roll for a
Fucking-
wisdom save
Yeah.
for vicious mockery.
What did you get?
11. Wait. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I.
yeah, you did take it.
It took it. Yeah. So he goes, oh, yeah. I mean, people call me an imbecile a lot, but that wasn't really necessary.
What business do you have here?
Well, my name is Cyrus Bramble. I was here before. This was a year and a half ago at this point, but I am a protector of nature, and I'm taking my friends here to visit the Mana Spring to observe the wonders of nature.
No one
and to-
sees the Mana Spring ever since it dried up.
This place too. Was there a dark druid?
There's Green Dragon.
There was a green dragon.
All right, he's been here. I was hoping that he wasn't being as productive as he appears to be.
You can see. You could wish to see it. However, you got to return by sundown. They say.
Well, I guess if we are allowed to take a quick look, I would like to see what the damage is.
He lets you go. He just wanted to like make sure that you. Actually, make me a persuasion. You gotta beat a 7.
I
Boy.
I can fail it. You just gotta believe. See, that's a 4 plus it's a 1, so it's a 5.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to attempt to
Alright,
let the
I'm
party?
stupid, but I'm persuasive,
I'm
so let me
very
do it.
persuasive.
All right.
Plus 6.
Think about what
Oh,
you
you're
want
more
to say.
persuasive than me. You do
Yeah,
it.
think about what you want to say, Todd. To let you guys see to go in there.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You are guarding a completely empty Mana Spring.
It's
Yes.
been drained.
And you won't let us in why?
To be honest, I don't know. That was my orders.
Okay. So, that's a 14.
Yeah, you're good. They let you in. They said they they just want you to be back by sundown.
You're like, we're not paid enough for this job.
Yeah. As you guys enter the Mana Spring, on the outskirts of it, as you walk towards it, it's huge. It looks like it used to be kind of like a big lake at one point, and a bunch of forest, but everything around it's dead and has these black scorch marks, like not fire made, but like magical made, if that makes sense. And I'll put this up to the camera. It looks like something like this.
Like an eye, almost.
Almost. It's like a ring with a bunch of, like, all of these are like... I'm going to put it to the camera.
No. That where you are is fine.
Alright.
That's in the middle of the lake?
That's in the middle. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Interesting.
This is what it looks like.
That's the scorch mark, you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Like, everything goes to just, like, one spot where it looks like it was just big enough for, like, a human. And then that one area, there's just, like, one living plant. Everything else around it, though. From that one spot, it seems like everything else died and had magical scorch mark. Like,
Gee, I
Like
sure do
everything
wish
was
my
sucked
character
into the
was
middle.
smart.
what?
Like everything was sucked into the middle.
Yeah.
So it probably stood in the middle and then sucked it up that way.
Cyrus, like, so he falls to his knees and he just kind of, like, breathes a heavy sigh.
Do you guys go to the middle?
Right now he's on the outside.
Okay.
Breathes a heavy sigh and he's just like,
Aaron heard like a very slight piece of the music and got very concerned.
oh. He's like, I'm lost for words as to how anyone could treat nature with such disrespect. The damage is worse than I thought.
It's great.
Well, of course, but without nature, you don't have a world.
I don't think it cares.
Well, obviously not, but it's naive and stupid. I want to, like, inspect the ground, like, to see, like, are there any signs of, like, potentially being able to recover the ground from how it's been devastated by him, or if it's, like, completely, like, it's done for?
It looks like it's, like, not, like, it's almost like a desert in a country that's very full of life.
Okay.
Like Acquinar is called the Jewel of the North because it's like the warmest area.
Mhm.
And like around the Mana Spring is full of life, but when you guys got to it itself, it's just dirt and these spell marks everywhere. Lines leading into the center.
Okay.
There's not a plant, not a. But I gotta know. You're not going towards the middle yet, right?
I mean, eventually
Okay.
he'll start going around and inspecting the whole thing.
Okay.
Um,
Let me know when you're going in the middle.
okay.
Is there anything in where the mana spring was other than just scorched dirt, or no? Okay.
So
Like-
there's one single plant in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys haven't reached the middle yet. So
Yeah,
I
it's
got it,
huge.
unless you guys maybe a perception check.
Okay.
Or if you're heading to the middle, I need to know what you guys are doing.
Do a perception check.
Okay.
That's a 12.
I got a 16 on perception.
16.
Oh, perception. No, it's. Oh. 21.
21? Okay. What did you roll, Degdidoc?
I'm not rolling. I'm just.
I have one eye. I
Deg-
can't see.
Degdidoc.
Depth perception. Look it up.
It's Duke Nukem.
Chew ass and kick bubblegum. I'm all out of ass.
Well,
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubblegum. And I'm all out of ass.
All out of chew.
how it feels to 5 chew gums.
How it feels to chew my gums.
Sensuate your stimulants.
Accentuate your stimulants.
Sensuate your stimulants.
No, I don't want to.
I command thee. Alright, so you said there was like one plant left?
I'm still waiting on him to give me perception.
I'm not gonna give you one.
Okay.
I
didn't know
I'm
that.
watching over him.
So you two both see rocks at the middle next to one plant.
Mm-hmm.
However, because you rolled a 21,
Mm-hmm.
you do not see rocks. You see two humanoids, one looking kind of like a ghost,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one just like a warforge.
I was like the one from my dream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so and they're both like kind of
They're
like
examining
see-through?
the one plant that's still alive kind of thing.
Are they see-through like they're ghosts, or it looks like they're actually there?
One is.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Warforged isn't though,
No.
and none of us see this. Like there's some
Only
magical,
he does. These
Yeah.
you guys
some
see
magical
two rocks.
effect that we don't see
Yeah.
anything with 2 rocks. Okay,
Yep.
interesting.
Wait, hold up, everyone. There's, and then he starts talking to them, and he goes, hello?
You go to the center?
He'll walk closer, but not, like, maybe keep them, like 10, 15 feet distance. But he walks up and he goes, you there, the Warforged, I saw you in my dream last night.
I've seen you in my dreams.
You talk to it, and he pretends like he's not there at first. But after, like, an awkward moment, he realizes you see him.
Have you been following us?
No. You do not see any rocks. He, like, waves his hand to you.
I don't see any rocks anymore, it's just you two.
He turns to his left and says, alright, John, the gig is up.
John.
Yep.
Self-insert.
Snaps his finger. Now you see what he was seeing before.
Okay.
It's a Warforge. He kind of looks dwarvish in a way.
Oh.
He has orange coat. He has a staff. He has a divination symbol somewhere on him too. And he's next to a ghost, and this ghost is kind of like a ethereal, like a dark blue, kind of gray. He has a crossbow and long swords on him, but he's like a ghost, so he's like see-through. Do you remember Thib?
Yes.
He looks like Thib, but like not like it's that, but not Thib. Like, does that make sense?
Still a lizard folk.
He's a ghost. He looks like the same ghostliness as Thib, but it's not Thib.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So he's a ghost.
Yes.
Okay.
But not just any ghost, but a ghost that is like similar to Thib. Like maybe they're like from like the same cohort.
Yeah, they're
ghosts.
like bluish.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And he's like, "Who are you? Who are you guys?"
Well, we're just merely a group of travelers, but...
Are you dead?
He is. John's dead.
Yeah, he was asking the ghost.
He's like, yeah.
Why are you dead?
Because I got killed trying to fight the darkness.
And why are you here?
Because my soul is bonded to this world, because a part of my soul is in a stone.
Oh, got it. Alright, cool. Fair enough.
So, what is your purpose to stick around and to protect this world then?
Are you saying it to the ghost?
Yes.
Yes. Hundreds of years ago, I fought along comrades in a war, but eventually had to leave because my mission was successful.
Oh, well, that's promising. So
but
now
I am here. And wait, who are you guys? As he's like in like, why are you guys here? As he raises his like ghostly longsword to you.
well, we obviously have an interest in this world because we're living in it. And myself, I am a follower of Mother Nature, so I obviously want the world to be healed from this devastation from the Dark Druid.
Yeah, we don't like that green dragon guy.
I used to like him. He's changed. He was my boss.
Your boss was a dragon?
No. He is a man, well, a half-elf, by the name of Cedivir Galidus.
Write that down,
And we already knew his name.
I don't remember that.
And so he could polymorph into a dragon.
Yes, he's a druid.
I told you that! You kept saying maybe he was a dragon, but I told you he wasn't a dragon.
It's a dragon. She flew away as a dragon.
That's what spells can do, is make you look like them.
Andrew's so silly. Anyway, so you used to work for him,
Correct.
but you're
He's
not
my
evil.
boss. No. He wasn't always evil.
Right, what changed? Because his name is the Dark Druid.
He goes to Gramis. Can we tell him?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought the Warforged was Gromus, but he said it was orange and
Orange, yeah.
And divination.
dwarvish looking.
Well, remember he built an automaton.
Kind
So
of,
like
yeah.
he was
Oh, so
he was an artificer. So I guess like
Yeah.
Whoa.
So,
okay.
Metagaming here. Gramis extended his life by placing his mind and half his soul into a...
Okay.
So he's...
Into a machine. So
yes.
he becomes a warforged in a sense.
Yep.
And Gramis was a character that I played in one of John's other campaigns
The very first, actually, that
Yeah.
that like introduced me and Zach and Tom to D&D was
Yep.
this game. So that's his first ever D&D character, actually.
Gramus was a dwelf.
Yes.
Yes.
Half dwarf, half elf.
He goes, well, we're here to hunt down the Dark Druid. He was both of our bosses. I was his boss, but I'm dead, so I'm nobody's boss anymore. So Gramus is in charge, technically. And we're here to hunt him down, to make sure he stops what he's doing. But how do you guys fit in here? How do you know Cedar?
Well, first of all, thank Gaia that you are working to stop Cedar because
We have a second objective, but go on.
we're kind of out of options here because we're dealing with multiple threats happening at once because we also have a dragon called Norbane trying to take over the world as well. But as for the Dark Druid, me being a follower of Mother Nature, of course, I'm trying to protect nature, and Cedar is going around destroying nature and sucking up all of the magic from these mana springs.
Yes.
So obviously we're working against that because we don't want him to destroy the world that we're living in.
Yeah, I kinda like the world. And Haedus just burps again.
John goes, he's doing it to extend his life.
Right, so he could potentially rule over everyone as
No. Just to keep living. He's in possession of a very powerful artifact that steals his soul every time he uses it. And he's learned a way to, if he collects an intensive amount of magic, he can extend it. However, it corrupts. It makes him get bigger and bigger and keep trying to... I once had a similar stone, but I only used it for a couple years. He's been using it for hundreds of years.
We saw a vision once of him in a courtroom and being tried in the Feywild. And when he threw up a stone during the court case, is that...
That is the stone.
So he keeps it in his stomach?
Yes. He is a druid, and he was once a part of... He looks at Gramus and he's trying to think about it. He's like, should he tell him? He whispers to Gramus. Should we tell him?
I don't think we know enough about them yet to be sure.
Tell me a little bit about you guys, as John the Ghost says.
My butt is numb.
He looks at you and is like, oh, okay.
Oh, no, sorry. No, I'm actually a tax accountant. What city do I Waterfill?
Why incoherent? Is that it?
I'm a tax accountant.
I think it was Fire Dock
What was
Harbor.
the city that I resided?
Fire Dock Harbor.
Fire Dock Harbor.
You say Waterfill?
Waterfill.
Like Winterfell, but water.
Yeah, I own an office over there. And, yeah, no, I just help out the community and help building roads.
It's just barely coherent.
So John goes, okay, a tax collector looks at Gramus.
Haedus goes, I was a failed dwarven experiment from the Balmir Thernvara clan in Orkamar.
Cynic hybrid? Looks at Degdidoc.
What?
What are you?
What am I? I'm Degdidoc.
I thought you were
Sounds
going
like-
to say a drunk.
We're gonna put that in the trailer for this series.
Oh, I'm Degdidoc.
What are you?
It's
I'm Degdidoc.
It's like it's the I am Iron Man moment from Endgame.
But it's in a completely like non-confrontational situation.
I'm Degdidoc. I come from a pirate family. I'm not a pirate anymore. From Scum Tower, and my family's dead. And except for my aunt Maggie, and we were currently off to go meet up with her to help deal with the Norbane dragon situation, not the Dark Druid dragon situation. But the Dark Druid dragon situation is also something that we're trying to deal with as well. We were actually hoping that the army, the new Brennack army, was going to have Norbane fight the Dark Druid to see if one of them could kill the other, and then we'd have one less person, or one less dragon rather, to deal with. But that didn't work, and now New Brennack is kind of siding with the dragon or trying to make a deal with him. So now we're just kind of going to my Aunt Maggie.
Okay, as you did this, Otis was writing everything you said down. And he goes to...
Would you like a drink? Scott Fisher.
I'm dead. Goes, you offer Otis in?
Can Otis still drink? Yeah, he'll take a swig.
He has like a
Is this
synth body. Think about like...
Yeah. Is this the bad rum or bad alcohol?
I don't know. He just pulled from one of the two casks.
All right. Evens, it's good. Bad, it's odd. Or yeah. Okay, it's good.
Okay. So it's the non-fish one.
Definitely like
It's bad alcohol.
the
It
worst
sucks.
beer you ever
Yeah,
had.
it's disgusting.
Oh, I thought I got the good one.
You did, but they're
But they're
still
both bad quality alcohol. It's just that one has a fish in it.
All right, so he's like, you need to try some dwarven alcohol.
Okay.
Even though he's a
Bring me to it, man.
Well, how about you have him take you there?
The dead guy.
Well, he points to Haedus.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there, but I'm not taking you guys there.
Thanks.
That's what John said.
Yeah, he goes, oh, thanks. Could you take me to the dwarven alcohol?
It's pretty far away.
Not yet. We have to go talk to my Aunt Maggie first. But then
Someday, maybe. Yeah.
Thank you.
He's gonna like Degdidoc's gonna walk up to you and like take your hand in both of his hands and look you dead in the eyes and go, "Thank you."
That's actually really silly because Haedus has huge claw hands, so he just
he's taking the
is like, and there's
It's
just
like
like
the two
claws
fingers in
sticking
your
out.
hand.
Yeah.
He's like,
It could be that, or I was thinking like his hands are on the palm, so the claws are just sticking
What
out.
this is doing like magical tests on the plant. If that makes sense.
right.
Okay. He goes to Otis. He's like, "Do you think we can trust these guys? Tell us like who we are."
I think.
What about Radigan? Radigan didn't introduce himself.
Oh, Radigan Rancourt here. Double of New Brennack. Best marksman in the land. From the Sun Island.
Stop hitting the table.
Sorry, Dad.
He's a follower of Mungera.
I don't know if he's known him enough yet to you put that as part of his title.
Follower of Mungera. Kisser of Alito.
Love my husband.
No, Radigan has been very outspoken about his following of Mungera.
Yeah.
He's definitely a devout.
Mungera. Don't know him.
That's okay. He's a goblin god. We met him in hell. We went to hell, by the way, and also to another plane. Do you know the Shadow Queen? Raven Queen.
Raven Queen.
Yeah.
Not personally.
She messed with us at one point, too.
In my world, it was the Crow King.
Maybe she's gender fluid, I don't know. But anyway, she brought us to another timeline or something, and then made us choose which one to do. So we chose hell because we went to hell as well.
He goes to Grumps.
I think I know about the multiverse.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You group of travelers, you remind me a bit of when I first started off.
You do?
Sort of. But, I think it seems that your hearts are in the right place. So, over time, you...
Oh, please continue.
Are you... Do you want to say something?
No, I'm listening with full attention.
He's just probably going to talk about taxes or something. That's usually what he does.
Oh, that's not my whole personality, please.
He starts sniffing him. Him, specifically.
Who is sniffing him?
John.
Okay. The ghost?
Yeah.
Who can't
Well,
drink anything?
also John the DM is sniffing it.
Oh, we can get this accurate if we want to.
Don't Joe Biden me.
Um,
Oh, no.
he smells undead, and I should know. Look at me.
Did you die?
I got punched by a ficus earlier. I died though.
Or are you dead?
Yeah, definitely undead.
What?
What?
Well, we are in an area of of dead nature.
No, he's ripe of it. He's like me. Almost me though.
Did we, I'm lost. Did we meet Todd in hell?
No.
No. It was after
It
hell.
was
Aaron played some temporary characters.
In hell.
He was
right.
the sock and
Yeah.
the bunny man,
That I remember.
and
Right.
also the demon.
The Kabasa
Yeah, the
cells.
demon. That's what I'm confusing it with. The demon. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. How could I be undead? That's
You smell of it. You're not 100%. It's just faint.
What have we been doing?
something I ate.
Something I ate.
Was it one of the spells you were casting earlier?
You're one of those types of people that call on a higher power to cast your spells, right?
Oh yeah.
Paladin?
No.
Cleric?
No, the other one.
Warlock?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Right? You're a
Yes.
warlock.
Yes.
Is your what's your sugar daddy or whatever? Is that an undead thing? Maybe you smell that.
I've been contacted by other patrons in a while.
Are they undead?
Well,
Are they dead? Are they undead? Are they zombie queen? Zombie
I don't think
queen.
so. I mean, I can contact her. I don't know, it might be a deal.
How do you know?
How do
How do
I-
you not know these things if you're getting your spells from?
I have to find the lever first.
You did lever?
The lever.
Lever.
Where is it?
Oh, the lever!
Hold the lever, Frank.
Jaren, you want to chime in? No.
You're on your own for this one, buddy. You goofed up too good.
He goes like this, and then just.
She didn't answer my phone call.
My eyes like roll back into my head and it's like,
Oh shit!
oh, she's busy.
I got sent to voicemail.
Me and Gramus over here represent an order called the Order of Pandora, also known as the Sages of the Seven Stones, also known as the Church of Tolmor, as well as infinite other names.
Why are there so many names for this one thing?
Have you ever heard of the multiverse?
Spider-Man 2099 theme place.
Haedus goes, multi what?
What?
Gramus, you're better with words.
Well, there's multiple planes of existence. Like, there's more than just this world that you're in. As you're aware, you went to hell, from what you said, and other places. You know, they're not connected.
To more.
Yeah, whatever plane you went to.
Yeah.
It's not connected to this world by any physical means. It's completely separate, and the only way to travel between them is using sorts of conjuration magic to teleport you from one plane to another. The
I
physics.
thought I just got teleported to another part of the world.
No, the physics can be different. The people can be different because they're completely separated. No connections.
Wasn't one of us somebody else at one point in Mutamuras?
These guys wouldn't know that.
I don't know what.
Haedus.
Haedus just goes, yeah, I think so.
Now, I was Cyrus talking. Yeah, I was turned into an orc. And,
Right. Yes.
And also, Ro turned into.
Oh, right.
I think a kobold or something like that?
Forgot about it, bro.
He just died. You forgot about him?
Yeah. We've been busy.
I forgot you were here.
He's definitely said that about Orlevo.
Oh yeah.
I forgot you existed. Yeah.
By the way, and this is not rushing things, this is just a genuine question. When are we wrapping up?
We're gonna wrap up soon.
Okay.
We're just gonna finish this.
My backup is completed on my computer.
Oh, you got that set up?
Computer.
Okay.
It's my toaster, and my toast is up there.
Did that Windows whole setting thing work out for you?
Yes, but we can talk about it when we're not live on.
So he says he's part of an order called the Order of Pandora.
And like 50 other things.
Yes. There's 10,000 Grandmasters spread across of creation and existence.
That's all.
It's best not to think about the scale of things.
Those are people in charge.
Yes.
So there's 10,000 people in charge.
Yes.
Are you all managing one person? Because that's a lot of managers.
Yes.
But believe it or not, with having an infinite multiverse, 10,000 managers is actually not enough
Yes.
to cover all of that space.
Our boss was Cedar Vergalidus, and he had a very powerful magical artifact. He slowly got corrupted by it as he tried to extend his life.
Right. So who's your boss? Because you're the one in charge of between
Well, I'm
the two of
technically
you.
dead, so
I'm not
Gramus...
talking to you, I'm talking to this one. Because you said you were the boss, and now you're the boss, because he's dead. So who's your boss? If there's 10,000 of you,
That's true. His boss would be Tolus Arta.
who's that?
He met.
He is...
Wait, didn't Haedus have a dream about?
Yes.
Tolus
Yes, he
Arta?
did. He did have a
Okay.
dream.
Well,
I'm
I
not
can't
talking about
remember
Martin
what it was. I can't remember what the dream was exactly.
He taught you how to paint better?
Oh yes. No, that was Haedus?
Was
He
it?
had a dream where you learned thunderous yodel.
Oh right, that was that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he was painting, but he didn't
Yeah,
teach
he
you
taught
how to-
me some other stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
He was in his painting and he didn't know how we got there.
Haedus would go, I was in that man's painting. And then just not elaborate.
Both, John and Gramus looked to each other very...
Wait, you've met him?
He said he was painting and I appeared in it and I didn't know how I got there. He didn't know how I got there, but he taught me some cool tricks like how to yodel.
I was about to say, getting audience with Tolus Arta is very hard to do. Although I guess if you... do you know how you actually ended up there?
He just scratches his head. I went to sleep.
That was a dream.
What happened before that?
I ate some poison ivy.
Wait.
That's not what happened.
I also had a dream at one point where I met somebody that I didn't know. It's in a similar situation. He taught me something.
Hey, what happened before the dream?
I don't remember, but I remember the dream because it was a lizard guy, lizard folk. Like yellow robes, I believe. Taught me how to fight better. I think his name started with like a
Thibamir?
like he had a
Thibamir?
yes.
He's like me,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. He was dead. He was
He
a ghost.
was dead.
Yeah. He appeared in my dream. There's some kind of connection here.
He looks to Gramasoda's threads of destiny.
Well, Cyrus here just said that I was even in his dream yesterday.
Threads of destiny.
I
By
think-
law, we have to support them. Any of you magic?
Cyrus-
Haedus.
No, we have to now.
I agree.
Haedus is going to say, I know magic, kind of. And he plays his horn.
I have some. I get really drunk, and it makes my hands magic sometimes.
John goes,
Fair enough.
We will help you on your endeavor to stop this dark druid, but not to fight Norbane, because that's none of our business.
Wasn't it already your plan?
Yes.
And then you just met us.
Yes.
So you're not really offering anything. It's just we're both doing the same thing.
Yes.
So that you said that as if it was like some kind of revelation, like we will help you, but you were doing it anyway.
Well, it's either us doing our work by ourselves or us helping you.
He's got a point there.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Would it just kind of not be efficient if, like...
He's a good lad.
well, normally I don't want to associate with people that might slow me down from doing my work, but I feel
He's
that...
very smart.
I feel that in this case, it is meant to be that we're...
a romantic connection between you two?
No, they're actually just friends.
I'm not... that was in character.
Oh.
No.
Because I saw that smirk when he complimented you.
Well, I appreciate a compliment, but that doesn't... Why?
We fought the darkness together. I died.
You fought in darkness?
Fought.
No, I fought
that's in
darkness
character.
too.
He said that.
I fought in darkness
Fought.
too, but then it ended up being dead bodies. That was a mistake, and I've apologized. I look over at Radigan.
I feel like one thing that you should know is that all of you seem to overshare the wrong information. I feel like less is more.
Oh, right. That gives me an idea. And Haedus starts are there any rocks within like if I walk further out in the ring?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna start hitting rocks with my mallet.
You gave him an idea. He's just going to keep doing this for a bit.
I cannot fathom what connection he made in his head between rocks and less is more.
You see him hitting the rocks, and there seems to be a certain order to it, and he keeps going, no, it's not crow. Oh, no.
Is he a bard?
Yes.
That explains everything.
I would think Tolus Arta likes him. He's a little strange too, our boss.
Well, apparently they hit it off well if he showed him a new spell, so...
True.
And meanwhile, Haedus is just like, 1, 2, 3, no. So, 3, 1, 1, 4, 5.
Did Radigan meet anybody from the Order?
No.
In a dream? No, it was just 3 of us.
No, just the two of you.
No. Wait, he either met Munger again or
he met. There was the void, Ashen Void.
oh,
and then
Golden
Munger saved him from that.
Yeah, that was his.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So unrelated.
So only the two of you met people who were.
Oh yeah, Cyrus didn't.
Yeah, he met Mother Nature.
Well, he also met Gramus in a recent dream.
Well, he just saw him in a dream recently.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
In,
Okay.
Well, we are a part of, how I said, there's 10,000 Grand Masters across the multiverse. Our Grand Master is Tolus Arta, and we focus on keeping the 7 stones safe, as well as saving the Magic Born.
So one of those 7 stones is in the druid man.
Yes,
dragon.
he has the Earth Stone.
Okay, so he has 1. So you didn't save that one. Where are the other 6?
Is there any easy way to retrieve it?
I can't tell you where the other 6 are.
But they're safe is my question. They're not in any other stomachs.
He counts.
If you have to count, I feel like that's a bit not secure.
we're being secure by
So
taking
3
our
of them
time
are
and effort.
secure.
That sounds like a cop-out.
3 of them are secure.
That sounds like a problem. I'm not even associated.
And you
with
don't think that we're working on it?
We were almost annihilated by a council called the D.
Sorry. That shit up.
Council called the D.
I meant to say the COD.
Oh, okay.
Really quick, Sheo in the chat is wondering what's up with the money. It's because Aaron's character is a tax collector, so I gave him the prop money.
This is all of our Twitch revenue. Yeah, baby.
It's not real.
He can retire.
It's not real.
There's a $2 bill in here. I can't believe they even included that because you rarely see that.
Yeah, that's like...
Maybe instead of stones, you got some bitches first.
Alright, anyway.
So was it COD?
COD.
What were you saying?
The COD destroyed us on the fourth rock.
Cock of destruction.
Council.
Of destruction.
Some of them are demons.
Oh, okay. We've met devils. Right.
Would Radigan chime in about the demon?
Oh, he could. Yeah. He goes, I know a demon the Ashen Void. Gramus goes, it's Golmanak.
It's Golmanak. Well, you're lucky to have survived that. Because normally he likes to toy with his prey, maybe even infect them and cause them to burn up from the inside.
Well, that's how we went to hell, isn't it? Didn't he bring us in? Because it was a ritual for him.
No, that was
talking to Radigan.
Yeah, that he checks out. That checks out.
Yeah,
he has actually the Firestone.
Right, because there was like a ritual that there were these cultists that were trying to bring Ash into this world, and we got sucked into hell for like a year and a half.
But the hell part was because of the Raven Queen.
Yes, but there was a portal that had to do with that demon.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Just we're good.
Yeah. So when do I get to stab the Dark Druid?
It's a good question. We were investigating all of the Mana Springs here and trying to catch up to him.
Oh, talk to Cyrus. He knows what he's doing about the Mana Springs.
Well, I mean, this is my first time seeing one destroyed up close, but I was hoping to speak with the plant here and get some more information, and then potentially commune with nature and try to heal the place a little bit if possible.
Yeah, talk to the plant.
He's a druid that's not dark.
I was a fighter ranger. And they points at Gramus sodas.
Proud of you?
I don't think they were asking for professions.
Oh.
I'm just saying, because dark druid, but he's a good druid. It's not a dragon.
I mean, he's dark now, but he was a good guy. He was a guy. He was an okay guy. Better guy before.
Okay. What name did what name did we know him as? Like Phelan?
That was a different guy.
His name was Cedarbeer, but we didn't know his last name.
Who's the other guy then? The Phelan guy in the prison?
That was, I don't know who that was, but he for some reason wanted to let the Dark Druid out, so they're in cahoots in some way.
Right. Yeah, there was a guy in the prison that the Dark Druid escaped from while we were there, but we had nothing to do with. We were trying to stop the guy who released him, but we were too slow. A lot of that is also to blame on my Aunt Maggie, who assaulted me while we were in that process.
Alright, so this is where my thing earlier about less is more.
Well, no, because we're going to see my Aunt Maggie, so I'm connecting it. That's where we were heading before we stumbled upon a metal man and a dead guy.
Well, I'm fairly certain that the whole Aunt Maggie subplot doesn't need to be mentioned.
It does, though, because that's where we're going.
Meanwhile, Haedus in the background, who was just hitting rocks with his mallet, eventually goes, "Oh, I got it!
What'd you get?"
And he goes, 1, 5, 4, 5, and he starts hitting the rocks in a certain order. It makes like a ting, 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 ting. He's doing like some sort of melody with the rocks.
Is it like the
ting, 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 ting?
No.
Ting, ting.
No. But it's just some random melody. It's not that impressive. But he made the impressive part is that he got the rocks to have different pitches somehow.
So all right. So he does like the run of those pitches, and then Degdidoc's gonna be like, "Why?"
I'm tired of seeing this.
Haedus goes, "It's genius."
You remind me of a bard I used to know. His name was Volverdrem, and he played on random things as well. I don't quite understand the whole musical world, but
he's the same rank as him. I'd be higher if I was alive.
You're really burnt up about that, aren't you? We get it.
I can't have an afterlife because my soul's ripped apart.
Is there a way to fix it?
Not really.
There's some
I
sand
have-
in my pocket.
In life and death, I must serve the order.
See, you said not really, which implies that there is a way, you just don't want to consider it.
Let's just say I could, but then I could be a potential battery.
We just met. I don't think we need to be sharing all of our life stories.
Okay, alright, fair. Well, death story, but yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, he's going back to lawful evil.
He's having a relapse.
He's relapsing into his hell sickness. Alright, yeah. So, our plan is to go to visit my Aunt Maggie, who I know you don't like, but we're going to go there anyway.
Well, I don't like. It's not I don't like her. It's just that it seems irrelevant to what we're talking about right now.
Well, see, the relevance is that we're going there, and the fact that there's a time limit on that, or else she'll, like, rip my ass in two.
Me?
No, is that
What
Maggie?
does it... does he often... Like, you're blaming us for, like, the oversharing, which, I mean, fair. But, like, does he have, like, a thing where he, like, thinks everything's about him?
I get annoyed by a lot of people, so I'm not a good judge of how that he compares to others.
It's very forward of you to admit that you get annoyed by people, and I can respect that. I now respect you more. So thank you. Anyway,
Nobody liked my song. Says Haedus and his ears droop.
I said you were very similar to my companion.
nobody likes my song. I said you're very similar to this guy I know.
Haedus goes, "You really think so?"
I have no idea who this is.
Maybe you can meet him someday and have a jam session. I don't know.
Oh, that would be nice.
Anyway.
So we're going to my Aunt Maggie because what she's trying to do is build an army against Norbane, which I know you guys don't care about. But
You have the beanbag.
maybe we can convince her to focus at least, you know, not entirely forget about Norbane, but like also tackle this Dark Druid problem. Honestly, what would be nice is if we could still find a way to work the Norbane plan in where like we make Norbane fight the Dark Druid. Because it's a very powerful dragon. Like, I know you guys aren't from
Cedarville
around.
needs to be stopped now.
I know you guys aren't from around here, but to the north of here, like the northern regions of this world are all ice because of this dragon. This dragon controls the northern hemisphere of this planet. So if he is against the Dark Druid, if we can convince him to go against the Dark Druid, then there goes your problem.
If it happens to line up with our plans, then so be it, but you have to understand that if we dally here longer than we need to, then that could be the difference between this dragon destroying a lot of people on this plane versus countless more dying in many other planes. It's an order of magnitude that we're dealing with.
I also want to be clear. We aren't safe here. Our order.
Why not?
A, the Council of Destruction is still around. They wiped us out on the fourth rock. B, there could be Prometheans here.
Does Degdidoc know what the fourth rock is? Because like the planets are connected. Like
Yeah, you can make an intelligence check.
Yeah, because like we know of, like because this is later on in the time.
Third rock.
Well, if you're like a sailor and you're looking up at the stars and using astrolabes to... So you maybe you know more about space.
That, but also like weren't the planets connected at one point in the past? Like in terms of like people teleporting back and
You
forth?
can, yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's not good. It's like a 6.
You was... Maybe they're talking about planets?
Okay. Right. Okay. I don't like that.
What was the last thing you said?
Prometheans.
Prometheans.
Yeah.
They were order like us. 2 calamities ago that they were created. Our order follows the idea of magic and magical items should not be handed to the everyday person. Magic needs to be checked and ordered and regulated and safe, and people who do it need to have these safeties, these restraints. The Prometheans believe that in more chaotic, that any man could have any amount of power. They are rival. Sometimes we got along, but most of history we've killed each other.
You would think seeing Cedavere and his destruction would prove our point, but the Prometheans are still a problem.
So there's Promethean people here, and there's Dark Council people here, whatever they are.
Potentially.
Council of Destruction. Okay. And there's Dark Dragon Druid.
Yes, who was once us. He was a Grand Master.
Okay. So how about instead of saying that we're wrong, tell us what your plan is.
To stop the Dark Druid.
Yeah, how?
We first have to follow him and try to defeat him.
So just with the two of you?
Yes. We could use help.
Right. So my point was that...
We cannot interfere with Norbane, though.
Why not?
It's not our way.
Why not?
We can't interfere with destiny too much.
Two people are not going to be able to defeat this Dark Druid dragon thing. Nor will...
So there is actually two ways to defeat the Dark Druid.
Oh, I do know that.
One way is
Seems
he
scary.
actually doesn't have a lot of health.
Thank you for explaining that in Dungeons and Dragons ways.
Yeah. As his constantly needing...
Yeah, Magic Brotherhood of Steel, you're right. Basically. Sorry.
You make him burn through his stone, which means he's going to be constantly casting 10th level spells and it will kill him. Or you could steal the stone from him.
In his stomach.
If he has it there. That's the two ways. Because once you defeat him, his soul is locked into place and there's a new user.
So, are you inferring, good sir, that one of us would have sleight of hand? And
he looks like Ramasotis and himself. He's like, we're not that good. I'm okay with stealth, but
I mean, give this man...
Are we sleight of handing the rock out of his stomach? Is that what you're about to suggest?
I'm just saying, like, I'm not... Listen, just an impromptu colonoscopy. Just, you know, is that what we're trying to do? Okay, good.
I thought it was a good idea.
Steal the stone, or make him burn through.
Answer it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Todd. I got your message from earlier. What's going on?
Hold on, I need to take this call real quick.
Just goes limp.
Yeah, what's going on?
You called me.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I don't think you've introduced yourself to the group. I don't know if you want to do some introductions. That would be nice. But, you know, say something, anything would be fine. You know.
I'd love if you wouldn't message me just to impress your friends. That'd be very nice.
Impressions actually, I don't know how I would say that. I would just say an introduction.
Oh, I don't care. I'm only here to tell you that is the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
So is that all you wanted me for? I'm very busy.
How's your day been going?
Alright, fuck you. Goodbye.
That's a great first impression of the patron.
He comes back to consciousness.
What?
My patron told me to go fuck myself.
Right, so it's another thing we can shake off the list.
Alright, anything we want to do before we wrap up?
Yeah, she's cool if you get to know her, but you know.
Could we make him regurgitate the stone? We have points to Radigan. We have a way to make him shit himself. Really, really, really hard.
I love how stupid this party
John
is.
goes to Gramasotis. Could he, if he swallowed the stone and we force fed him laxatives, could he shit the stone out?
I don't think it would be that easy, because if that was such an easy way to defeat him, I'm sure that he would have, by this point, come up with countermeasures against it being forced out of his rectum. Use some abjuration magic to protect his orifices.
That makes sense.
What's the AC on his asshole?
Alright. Sure.
This is 11:30 talk now. Like we're getting, this is getting into delirious talk.
Yeah.
Alright.
Of course!
Staring us in the butt this whole time.
The puzzle pieces have connected
Is there
themselves.
anything we want to say
You
before we
grab those
wrap it
rocks
up?
over there.
Yes.
Yes.
I need to visit my Aunt Maggie. This dragon Norbane, I know you don't care, but this dragon Norbane wiped out my entire family and his son killed his dad.
John goes, I've lost too many men to dragons, but I'm still not going to help you.
That just makes you look like an asshole.
I am bound
That's the
to
idea, but
serve
we're
the
not-
order, and the order says I must kill my former friend, Cedar Vergalis.
I think the point that he's trying to make is that while we may have personal connections to the plight that you're going through, and we can sympathize with you, the order that we've sworn ourselves to is much more important than our own feelings.
Is there a way for us to keep in contact with you? We go our separate ways now. I'll deal with my Aunt Maggie, with my party, and then we come find you once that's done, so we can help you. You've been doing all right so far on your own, except not, and you desperately need help.
Well, I mean,
But we got to do this.
we seem to have a plan for swords, so they seem to have some sort of knowledge.
Yes, but we have the laxatives.
Okay, we've covered that base before, but I'm just saying they seem to have a deep knowledge of what we're up against.
We've been holding our tongue for a lot of
I could give
these
you
answers.
one of my artifacts. John goes,
You have. Would it be. Could I use it? It's a ghost artifact? Like, how.
it's your choice. I have a armor,
We'll take it.
armor, sword, or a crossbow.
We just need something to contact you
Yes.
so that we can find you.
Yes, you can
What is this, like a sending stone
pick one.
armor thing? What?
What's the,
You'll have a psychic connection to us through the, whatever item that we give you.
Alright. And I'm sorry, what were the
It's
choices? Crossbow,
specifically
sword,
me.
or armor?
Specifically me.
What kind of sword?
Longsword.
what was in the mystery box?
Alright.
Armor, sword, or crossbow.
I believe you said there was a check.
I cannot use any of those. So
I can use a crossbow, says Haedus.
You want to pick crossbow?
don't ask me.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Haedus.
Okay.
You get the dwarven crossbow
Ah.
of ghostly bolts. It does a D12.
Hold
Plus-
on. Girl
okay.
crossbow of ghostly bolts. Does 1d12 of what?
Of
Mind you, SpongeBob.
piercing damage plus dex modifier,
Ghost pirates.
and does an extra
A little
D10,
dance.
an extra D10 against the undead.
Such a good episode.
Shanghai is arguably my favorite episode because of Lee.
Okay.
Mine
And
is
you add
pretty
dex
patties.
to it?
Yes.
Mine is pretty patties.
Oh, that's a great one.
Wait, can you use heavy crossbows?
Perfume
Let me check that.
is gold.
I think it has to be a hand crossbow.
No, alright, so you
I-
just
I
have it
would
now and
want,
we'll figure out who can use
A
it.
SpongeBob
Honestly, John,
land
it's
in a
probably
theme
only
park
gonna
so
be
we can
Shane.
eat a Krusty Krab
Yeah.
and eat pretty patties.
Well, I did give options here. Then that's what you all said.
I can't use any of those 3 things.
Okay.
So I don't know what to tell you.
I thought we were only giving
one thing.
One thing.
Yep.
Right. So Haedus uses the.
He can't.
He just
use
does
The wrong kind of crossbow.
He just doesn't get a proficiency modifier to it. You all can use it.
Oh, okay.
You all can use the weapons. You just can't add your proficiency to it.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
dex or strength.
Okay.
On a crossbow, it's dex.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Or
Once a day, you can use this bow to talk to John. Then core.
Alright, we will be quick as we can. And we will contact you when we're ready to come find you.
We'll be exploring the monasteries, right, Promise?
Yes, there's several more that we need to observe, gather data.
Okay.
Alright.
They walk off in the distance.
Alright, we wrapping up there?
Yeah, we're wrapping right there.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
for watching. Really quick, Shayo in the chat trying to help us out here. Appreciate it, but the problem with an ever-filling bucket of Ipecac is that, as they said, the Dark Druid probably has abjuration magic to protect his orifices.
Whatever druids, mountain druids know, he knows.
With this stone, he's able to cast level 10 spells, so I'm sure
I'm sure that he can protect it being in his stomach. He's pretty powerful.
Like he turned his stomach into. Oh no!
That's a way to do it.
It's a combat Carl.
So what'd you roll?
1,000.
Yeah, that's like falling into lava damage right there.
But yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in and helping us out. And we will catch you next week with whatever we decide to play on Monday.
Or if you're watching the YouTube
Wizards
video, then you'll
101.
catch us still next week, but with whatever episode is coming out.
There's all you guys.
Yes.
On the YouTube channel.
So have a good evening. Thank you so much. We love you very much. And we're going to raid out.